Okay, a YouTube stream should be online now. Hopefully. Yeah. Guys, can you go to YouTube and check if the stream is working for you? Your channel. It should show up now. I hope. I hope. It should show up now, right? Yeah, now it should be perfect. It works? Okay, on YouTube the stream should be higher quality than on Twitch, because... Damn! My first YouTube stream ever! My first YouTube stream ever, dude. Look how cool that looks. Look how cool that looks, eh? Awesome. Alright, let's hop on Discord with Bulldog. Year is 2025 and Twitch is too poor. 8k bit is more than enough. Ah, Discord server channel. Wait. Got a streaming channel. Okay. Let me figure this out. Where is it? Here. Assembly. I'm assembling right now. Hello, victorious. Let's go, YouTube streamer. Let's go, big YouTube streamer. But you have chat off on YouTube? Try harder, we need for you to read two chats. Bro, no way, no way, man. No way. I mean, YouTube can look at the stream, and they can come chat on Twitch. But on YouTube we'll have better quality, because it's almost lossless on YouTube. For now. It's almost lossless on YouTube. The problem is the game needs so much more cooking. I've seen some videos, it's years away from being something decent. This project is being made by like a team of like 3 people, dude. Considering that, I think the game looks insanely good. Not gonna lie. Hello, senpai. You're in a voice chat where people can join at random? Yeah, I know. Because... Ah, okay, beta test server. Where is the beta test server? Ah, here. Hello.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Okay, sweet. Now you can hear me.
You're on the wrong server, mate.
Yeah, I was wondering why. Wondering why that...
Alright. I think you can, you should get into queue because it's slowly filling up again.
Okay, what tier?
Currently, rank 1.
Rank 1, okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna play the...
I think it's currently at 18, right?
PZ3A.
You can pick whatever. Yeah, it's pretty good. It has pretty high DPM. You can
looks
tune
quite
your
nice.
settings still like this, right?
Do I have to change my settings again? Like...
You can, right?
Okay.
Let's have a look at those video settings.
Did it not say from last time?
Oh, you didn't click on the video settings, you clicked on the little pin, right? If you click on the pin, then you can adjust the video settings while having them in the corner, right? That should be fine.
Ah, okay. Yeah, but from last time you already set up everything, right? Does it stay the same?
They shouldn't change.
Okay, then
it should be the same, right?
Then we don't
Maybe
have
you can even go to high later.
Okay. I can test. Okay, sweet. We have a game already. So guys, this is Bulldog, the lead developer and the CEO of Armative Studios, who are making Steel Aces, and we are now hopping into a rank 1 battle. Let's see what... I didn't play tier or rank 1 yet before, so it should be interesting. Should be interesting.
Yes.
Damn. Oh, you changed the sniper mode a little bit, right? It's got this...
Yes, this is the minimal mode.
And
we
also
have dynamic lighting, right? So we'll see this in the evening.
Yeah, and the silhouettes also are improved, I think, right? Like it's a little bit more...
possible, right? Like we do so many changes, it's sometimes hard to remember all of them, I'll be honest.
Okay. Let's see. Are you in my team or... Because I don't see the names. I'm...
You are...
Lemon, thank you for 3 months.
The opposite
Welcome
team.
back. I'm in the opposite team. Okay, I'm just gonna follow my allies here. Game looks... Why is it so dark? Can't see the tank. I can pull up the brightness a little bit in OBS.
And it's an evening scenario, right? So this is more a proof of concept that we can actually have dynamic time of day, right?
Yeah.
So this is not final, right? This is not the finished game. It's a work in progress, right?
Yes. Okay.
I don't think you have a general brightness setting at the moment, but depending on where you go, it's gonna be a bit light.
Yeah. It should be a bit light now because we're gonna approach more. Well, I think it's gonna be a bit easier to see with the different contrast. War Thunder
We
Van.
might even get a night battle later, right? So
Ah.
we'll see. The times of day are random at the moment, so we'll just see whatever we get, right?
I remember this position we played last time.
Yes.
Okay,
We
spotted.
changed a few things about the map. It's going to get a bigger rework, right? But for the moment, we just blocked off a few areas, so now we don't get the
Okay.
people climbing. We also have a wheeled vehicle. You can try that one out. It's the GM Fox.
I'm gonna get my first kill. There we go. I'm still full HP. This thing is pretty sweet. I don't know what I'm playing. PZ3A.
Yes.
Okay. What game engine is
Well,
this again?
Unity.
Unity
Well,
engine.
technically, it's the most recent version of Unity, so it's Unity 6.
Oh. Oh, I can't shoot through there. Uh-oh. Oops. Got an angle, huh? Armor actually matters in this game.
Yes, even
Okay.
the low ranks.
Got my second kill. Thank you, Meta, for the 24 months. Awesome. Okay, let's go down a little bit. Is there friendly fire? Right now, I think there's no friendly fire, right?
I don't think there's
Oops.
friendly fire at the moment, no.
Okay. This PZ Breda, is that Italian? Or what nation is that?
It's actually a Spanish Civil War modification of the German Panzer I, but it
Ah.
has an Italian gun.
So yeah, tell the viewers that we're gonna have a lot of different tanks that are not very mainstream.
Yes.
Like,
So, yeah, the thing is, Steel Aces doesn't have individual nation trees, right? So, yes, of course, there will be a German tree, but it's not just going to be vehicles from one specific country, it's going to be vehicles from a region, which means that, for instance, Eastern Europe is going to have an entire tree. So, Polish tanks, Czech tanks, Hungarian tanks, and the actual tanks that existed, so not like some, made-up Polish heavy tank with
ChatGPT tanks, yeah, with rockets, yeah, exactly. How many nations are you planning currently? Maybe you can list all of them so people will get like...
It's hard to say. I think it's like 45 or something.
45 nations.
Yeah, like basically every nation that had any sort of relevant tank presence, and also modern ones. So we have nations like, let's say, Serbia, Bulgaria. They didn't really have any World War II tanks, to be honest, but they do have some more unique modifications from like the 70s and 80s, right? So those would be present.
And for starters, how many nations is the game gonna have?
For the start, it's probably, well, it's going to be 3 tech trees and probably around 4 to 5 nations. We currently have 2 Romanian tanks in the game. So it's a few smaller ones sprinkled in there, but we really have to focus on how much content we can deliver, because we're a small team, right? So we try to go for like quality over quantity, because like we can't just drop like 1,000 tanks immediately. That just takes years, right?
Yeah. Damn. I think I had... Does it say how many kills I have? Like,
I think that's currently hidden at the moment.
Oh, it's hidden.
Yeah, that's probably an oversight. I'll write that down. So I think you're a 2, right?
So
but,
what?
Since at the moment we don't have progression, right? So like there's no points to earn. Everyone just has everything.
Okay, so what is your background? Like, people want to know who you are and why you developed this game, and what is there to know about your history with other tank games?
Yeah, so I am a burnt child, right? I did play World of Tanks for like 10 years. I was quite a bit around the German competitive scene, Trust, Rumble, those clans, right? I spent a couple years, I did play all the chieftain campaigns and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But I just felt that World of Tanks specifically isn't really moving anywhere.
Wait,
I
hold on.
did play War Thunder as
I'll
well.
pull your volume up a little bit because apparently you're too
Oh,
silent.
too quiet?
Is it
Alright.
fine now, guys?
1, 2, 3?
Yeah, it should
Is
be
it
better
better?
now.
Yeah. So yeah, I did take a few rounds around the in general tank gaming community, but I think World of Tanks and War Thunder are just too different, right? They're radically different games,
Mm-hmm.
and there isn't really an alternative for someone that feels like World of Tanks isn't quite their game anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly how I felt, and I think a lot of friends that I knew felt the same way, right? The
Mm-hmm.
game is sort of static; it's not really moving forward,
Mm-hmm.
and so I wanted to build a game that is an off ramp, right? That offers
Yeah.
you different gameplay that doesn't have the excessive pay to win monetization. If you scroll over to the right, you'll see a vehicle with a Canadian flag. You can try that. That's a real vehicle.
Oh, the GM
Oh,
Fox.
to the right, yes.
This one.
The GM Fox. Yes.
Okay.
There it is. Yes. You can try
It
that.
looks very it looks very unstable.
Yeah,
Let's just say that, you know?
just try it out. This
Okay.
vehicle is actually modeled after the real GM Fox. So this vehicle actually exists in real life in a museum in Canada, at the Canadian Tank
It's got
Museum.
two guns.
Technically, yes. In the game, it only has one because the little machine gun, like it doesn't do anything, right?
Oh,
It's just a
okay.
machine
It's
gun.
just for infantry, I guess, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I would suggest you load the second ammo type with this because
Okay.
this vehicle basically has two ammo types, and the second one is just an
Yes,
upgrade.
explain that to the viewers that there's no premium ammo in this game, but
Oh,
you have
yes. Yeah.
you have different ammo types, so you get to upgrade them once you're grinding a tank,
Yes.
right? You get to
Yes.
upgrade the ammo types to have more penetration and more velocity, from what I understand.
Generally speaking, yes. So it depends on the vehicle, right? But basically, APCR, for instance, right, the black ammo from World of Tanks, is not just flat out better in real life, right? It does have some advantages. It's particularly good at going through armor as long as it's flat, but it's really bad against angled armor. And that is something that Steel Aces reflects. So you don't just get the same damage and more pen, you usually get significantly less damage and more pen, but only if you use it correctly, right? You
Okay.
can't just aim center mass and just gold spam through a vehicle's front. You still have to know where to shoot, right? Because sometimes you can actually pen things with standard rounds and deal more damage, and APCR is just flat out bad against certain targets. Like especially stuff like IS-3, when it's super angled, probably not a good idea. You don't need it, right?
Is there a way to play this game and send feedback? Yes, ! Steel Aces in the chat. And also look at the pinned comment. Oh, this thing is very mobile, let's say that.
Yes, I mean it's not completely fine-tuned, right? But
yeah.
generally speaking, you're still bound by the laws of physics, right? Like you can't do an instant 90-degree turn.
Yeah.
Downslope, it's a little unstable, but
Okay.
we're testing. And you will notice that you have to get quite close with this gun, right?
Try
It
to
doesn't
do.
have a lot of pen.
Does it turn 180 like the EBR does at 90 kilometers an hour? Doesn't, right?
No, I mean you saw it doesn't, right? Like you can
No,
sort
it
of
doesn't.
slide and
No.
like you can flip it over, right? Currently there are a few limitations that basically restrict you from steering too hard. It's basically a steering assistance.
This is
that only
Canadian.
lets you steer... Yes, it's Canadian.
And so you
It's
have like a
actually,
machine gun basically.
domestically- Yes, you have a Browning 50 cal. But what you will notice is that, especially at like ranges, the gun loses a lot of performance, right?
Oh, it has 30
And you
pen.
can overheat it when you're shooting.
Oh, okay. So I have to get close basically, that's what you're saying.
Yes.
I get
Close
down
and
here?
flat angles, that's the most important thing. If you look on the left-hand side, you will have like an indicator that shows you how many rounds you have in the magazine.
100.
But you have to make sure you don't overheat it, right?
Okay, Oops, yeah, it's not easy driving this. It's not. What year is this tank from, like?
It's like something 1942-ish, something
Okay.
like that. I don't actually know off the top of my head, but something like that.
Okay. Can I take on a PC3A? Man, let's just try. I'm gonna.
You can. You just
Yeah,
have to be
I'm just gonna
careful.
go and. Watch this, boys. Oh, dude, he already sees me. Can I pen him in the back?
You can pen him in the front. As long as the angle is flat, it's easy, right? Like back of the turret, back of the engine, you see you tear them apart quite a bit.
Yo! There we go, hey! I did like 230 damage. Easy. Yeah, I don't... Oh, wow. It's burning very brightly. I mean, I guess that's how it should be, no?
It's a bit too bright at
Yeah,
the
it's a
moment
bit...
because it's
just
night, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, we're fine-tuning that, right?
Wait, there's another guy here. Breda also probably has no armor, no?
Yeah, it doesn't have armor.
There's no auto-aiming, right?
There's no auto-aim, right? Like, you actually have to aim where you want to shoot. And there also is no pen indicator. So the thing is, heavy tanks should actually have armor, right? And...
He's got 1 HP, dude. No way. Now I'm overheated.
Overheated.
Yeah, I got overheated. That's why I still had like, what, 57 shells, right? So I couldn't...
you have 100 in the belt, and it overheats at around 60 usually.
Especially if I'm spamming, right?
Yes. So you can burst, right? That's probably the most effective. You burst, and then when you start overheating, you wait for a couple seconds.
Okay. Oops. Yeah, so turning is not like in other tank games because it's a little bit more complex IRL, right? So it's not just like
yes,
left and right EBR gameplay. It's,
and like our driving physics, of course, they're not finalized, right? Like it's work in progress, right? It's not a finished and released game, of course. But
dude,
generally speaking,
he's wrecking me, this guy. Oh, damn!
Yes, I wrecked you. You know why? Because I angled.
Wait, you can also...
You can also actually angle an armored car.
You also have to angle this car, right?
You can, right? I mean, it was close, right? But I think you went a bit too much center mass, like short of the upper plate, if you look at the right marks.
Yeah, right? So you need to be really careful where you're aiming, because it's not just like auto-penning things.
Like, especially with vehicles that have very small caliber guns like this, they're extremely sensitive to impact angles, right?
Yeah.
So if you look, you can actually go to the armor inspector, right? Upper right corner, you see above the stats, you have an armor inspector button, right?
This one.
No.
This
under the sniper icon. There it is.
Yeah, this one.
And you can literally shoot a vehicle here, right? And you can see what happens when you shoot it, right?
Okay. And then you can select what tank. Like what tank should penetrate, right?
Yes.
Like on the left side.
What tank you're shooting at and with what ammo.
Yeah, you can't see because of my camera, but here you have everything. The shell, you can
you can just click. You can actually click and shoot.
And then you can see the layout.
Yes, and you can basically search for weak points, right?
So
the idea is, in order to keep heavy tanks like relevant, right, and to keep armor relevant, people need to know where they have to shoot, right? If you just give them like the green indicator, it's like it just destroys heavy tanks. This is actually not a Hetzer, it's a Romanian Mareschal, right?
Look how cool that looks, chat. Look at that. There's the inside of the Panther 88. It looks so much bigger, like...
Yes.
Damn.
It actually is big, right? You can join the queue again, right? We're at 11. If you want, you can try out the T26.
Okay.
Basically, like even at rank 1, vehicles are different, right? Like they have completely different roles.
This one,
the Panzer
2633, right?
The T26, yes. Yeah, you can try that one, and you can go start and like hop into the queue.
Okay, important question. Are you planning to add modern tanks? Like, what is the end era that you want to go up to in terms of tank development?
Basically, whatever was just released. So at the moment, we're aiming all the way up to 2025. The game will have probably 17 or 18 ranks, and basically, you have this sort of problem that late World War II heavy tanks like Maus and so on, you can't really balance them against modern stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what we do is we just literally cut it off and say rank 1 to 10 is basically the first era, and that doesn't meet modern vehicles.
Yeah, makes sense.
11 to 17 or 18 is just separate and fresh and new, right?
I like this comment. I grew apart from WoD because it's not fun anymore. This guy has a German accent, so I'm cautious with enthusiasm. Oh, trust me, his Bulldog is very enthusiastic. Trust me, man.
Yes.
Very
So
enthusiastic.
we Germans may not have the best reputation for having a great sense of humor, but we're known for being good engineers, and this is a passion project, right?
Yeah.
Is literally, this was literally made because I was angry at other tank games, right? And I have friends who can attest to this, that I was actually pissed off because I got RD'd or something. I said, you know what, I'm gonna build my own game and I'll make it better, right?
Yeah,
That sounds crazy, but that is actually how it happens.
and how long have you been developing it with, and with how many people, so people understand the full transparency of this?
Well, But it's like developer size for the largest part of the development cycle, it was basically just 2 developers, which is me and my co-founder. He was a friend from studying. And yeah, like we essentially have 3 to 4 developers working on this at the moment. Like actually,
Guys,
right,
imagine this entire game was made with 3 to 4 developers with a limited budget. Like, imagine. That is absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. Like,
yes, there will not be artillery. Yeah, since everyone is asking in chat, there's not going to be artillery. Simply, like, we all know what RD does, right? Like, artillery is just not fun. It's asymmetric. It just prevents people from playing. Short gameplay for the T26. If you press control, you can hover over the ammo, right?
yeah.
And the Soviet 45 is actually really bloody punchy. Like, it's actually a little monster. And the T26 is basically a shitbox. It doesn't have good armor. It's pretty slow.
But it has a good gun.
Yes, the gun is really fucking good.
Okay.
Like, it's basically the best gun at rank 1.
Okay.
So if you sit back a little, like, you will punch people really hard. Like, you
Okay.
see 75 damage, you can kill people in like 4 to 5 shots. You just have to make sure you don't get too close.
Okay. They have this GM Foxes, but yeah, they're only good at close range, right?
Yes. So if you keep a bit of distance for them, like you will tear them apart, right?
Uh-huh.
What about HE slingers, Mike? Well, so the thing is...
Ooh, yeah, man. It took like 1/3 of his HP.
Yes. We don't have a problem with HE slingers per se, right? So stuff like ISU 152, KV2, all of those will be in the game, but they will work quite differently than what you're used to. So we will use mechanics that are closer to what HE does in real life.
Okay.
So the vehicles just will work very differently.
I'm
right?
wondering what's happening. We just got slanked by like 2 GM Foxes.
Yes. I mean, at the moment, the game size is quite small, right?
Uh-huh.
The full game would probably have like 30 people or something on this map, because it's quite large. And people don't really know where to drive at the moment, right?
Okay.
Like, it's a bit chaos, and there will be a meta that develops, right?
Yes, yes. Also, the game optimization is still obviously not fully done. I mean,
It's not fully optimized, no.
yeah, of course.
It runs
But
quite well.
it's a lot better than last time when I played it. Like, was what,
Yes.
3 weeks ago when I played it, right?
Yes.
2 weeks ago,
So
something
the thing
like
is,
this.
it currently runs on a GTX 1050 Ti, which is, you know, I don't want to say garbage, but it's pretty close to it, right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a lower-end card from like 10 years ago. Also, you see that? Like, the Fox doesn't actually go through you every single time.
Wait,
right?
but where do I
Block
shoot this
around-
Fox? Because I'm actually bouncing this.
Just
Center mass. Okay.
Center mass, when he's angled back on the bridge,
I got
it's a bit
clapped.
harder, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, we can hop into rank 2.
Okay.
The thing with the Fox is you have this big upper plate, right? And when he's flat, you can just shoot him straight through there. When he's angled back weirdly, it's probably better to just go for the turret or the driver's hatch, right? Because it's flat, so you will just stat check him there. Next game is almost full.
Okay, what tier? Yo.
You could play rank 2.
One second. Subarashi, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate you. How about fun game modes? After playing hundreds of games, people will get bored of how they are planning to keep player base playing the game.
So so we will go ahead and develop multiple game modes, right? I don't have any problems with like fun game modes or like, you know, April Fool's game modes. We will develop that, right? We also want to add, you know, more realistic game modes, story-driven campaigns, stuff like that later down the track. It's just because we're a small team, we have to focus our resources, right? We can't do everything we want to at the same time. So we have to do it step by step.
Guys, yeah, let's talk a little bit about early... Karsten, thank you so much for the Prime. Let's talk a little bit about early access. How does that work? And how can you... Oh, I got connection failed. It's okay. We'll play the next game.
Oh, that's... yeah, we'll see. Like, the queue will just have to fill up again.
Yeah,
Maybe we had someone connect with an old version.
So, yeah, how is early access gonna work? Or how can you play this game right now? That's the question.
Yes. So at the moment, we don't really have an early access, right? You can sign up as a beta tester on our website, or if you really want to, you can support us on Patreon. It starts at $3 per month. That will get you a guaranteed test access to the next test round. And we are working on an open beta. So this summer, you will be able to try out this game in a essentially open beta format, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be available.
Okay. How is Steel Aces gonna monetize the game? How are you gonna make money to continue development?
Yeah. So that's basically three aspects, right? We will sell vehicles, and I know a lot of people will already start shaking now, but we're not going to sell premium tanks. We're going to call them collector's vehicles, and that is both a distinction in name and to set us apart from how the rest does it. The problem is not that you sell a vehicle. The problem is when you sell a vehicle that is just flat out better.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because when we look at other legally distinctive games, it is quite common that the most effective tactics in vehicles are available for money, right? Like
Yes.
there's no reason to play the normal stuff because the stuff you get for money is better.
Yeah.
We won't have that.
Yeah.
Essentially, a collector's vehicle is supposed to be
Thank you,
something
Salty.
for a collector, right? It's wacky, it's weird, it's something like a Tog 2 or something, right? It's not necessarily good, it's just special and it doesn't really fit anywhere else.
Yeah.
And there may also just be vehicles that have a special camouflage, right?
Yeah.
So something like, Tiger, obviously not Tiger 131 because Bovington owns that design, but
Is there gonna
something
be
along
a
those lines.
premium account sort of thingy that people can buy to?
We are thinking about a subscription. It's going to be called Clubhouse. The idea is it's more tailored toward collectors. So the idea is the longer you stay subscribed, the more bonuses you get. So essentially, the first month you get, let's say 100 points. Next month you get 120, 140, something like that. And it ramps up the longer you're subscribed. So it rewards you for actually staying on the program. And it is primarily tailored to help you collect more vehicles, right? So you will get tokens that help you unlock vehicles, like collector's vehicles with a reduced price, something like that, probably boosters. I want to be very careful with handing out progression boosters because we've seen that, World of Tanks, for instance, has an extremely inflationary use of boosters, right? Like we've seen people literally play the game in one session and go from rank of like level 1 to
Pump and this tank, by the way. Where do I shoot
session,
this
right?
R35s? Where do I shoot this?
Turret flat. Right?
Turret flat.
You have to make sure you hit a flat angle. That will go through,
right, okay.
You will need AP, you can angle against it, right?
Oh.
The Panzer III-E has really good armor. It has the up-armored front.
Okay.
Make sure to shoot AP against the T-28.
I'm right now using my allies to block my shots, right?
Yeah, but so the Panzer III-E actually has armor. Like you can angle. I wouldn't shoot for the hull, generally speaking, right?
Yeah.
Like you can go through the hull with APCR, but you deal like 20% less damage, right?
Can you shoot through cupolas, right?
You can shoot through the cupola. It's not going to deal as much damage usually. Just shoot the turret front. Like the mantlet actually is a weak point.
Okay.
On the Panzer III-E, it will go through, like with AP.
Oh yeah, and you're doing more damage as well, right? Yes.
Yes, because AP has a little explosive filler, right, and it has more mass, so it does more damage, right? And that's your reward, right? Like you could spam APCR and aim less carefully, but you will deal less damage, right? Like he will outshoot you basically.
Oh, okay. I'm getting a little bit wrecked.
You have to be a bit careful. You're shooting directly for the gun barrel. That can like block shots a bit more. It's a bit more inconsistent there.
Okay.
So try to shoot the left or right of the gun with the Panzer III, and then that's going to be easier.
And the M2 as well in the center mass, right?
Yeah, the M2 doesn't really have armor, right?
Got him.
It's pretty cheesy, right?
Remember, guys, this is literally the earliest version you will find. Like, considering that, I think there's a lot of features. There is a lot of features. Oh. It actually shows where you're bouncing. But yeah, I need to like legit look at all the armor models because these low tiers I have no idea because I never play.
Yes.
Never play this tier, right? So
you were never taught, right?
Yeah,
in World of Tanks, like low tier just doesn't have armor, right? And like it's all you just shoot center mass.
Yeah.
Which is not how it is in real life, right? And Steel Aces is historically authentic, right? So we don't make vehicles up, we don't, you know, invent stuff and then sell it, right? We don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We
Makes sense.
only use vehicles that either existed or that we have like concrete plans for, right?
Mhm.
I don't have a problem with prototypes, but like I need to see what was actually planned for it and was it feasible, right?
Yeah, makes sense. I just want
Like,
to show the
I
tanks
suggest.
that we have right now, quick, to the
Sure.
audience. So we have right now up to 10 ranks.
Yes.
Mouse is being the rank 10. You have Tiger 2, rank 9. Tiger H1, rank 7. Tiger 2 with the Porsche turret, rank 8. VK3601H, rank 6. VK65, I didn't even know this tank existed until now.
Yeah, so the funny thing is the VK65 is literally a vehicle that was developed before the Tiger, and it's heavier and bigger than a
Yeah.
Tiger. It's actually crazy, right?
IS3M, ISU152, and this one has the. Is it the same gun as
Yeah.
the SU152 with this howitzer,
Yes.
right?
Look at the pen for the projectiles for the rounds. Like it's not like some 100 pen, right? It's an AP round. It actually has quite a lot of pen, right?
198, yeah.
Yeah. And the funny thing is with these, if you compare these two, right? This is a classical upgrade. At the moment, of course, there's no progression, so you just get all the ammo, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at the first round, it has more flat pen, right? But if you look at angle and range, it drops so hard that basically at more than 200 meters, the second round is always better, right? And that's because we essentially model the projectile, how it actually performs in real life, right?
Damn.
So a lot of these upgrades make sense, right? Some rounds may have more pen at short range.
Yeah.
But, you know, like you're not going to fight at 100 meters most of the time.
Yeah.
So the upgrade round is better.
Okay, so here's all the tier, rank 9 tanks. The T29 heavy, which is actually really not overpowered, but like really
it's very
strong, very
right?
strong. Yeah, let's say that, very strong, right? And the Jagdtiger, T44-100, IS2, the Jagdtiger 88. Was this actually like planned? This one, right?
Yeah, it was actually built, right?
Oh, it was built.
So basically, what happened is they built a few Jagdtigers, and then they had a shortage of the 12.8. So they literally said, you know what, we're just gonna throw an 88 in there.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, what tiers I need to BT7?
I'd say probably rank 3. Just look at the queue. I'm currently in game. I have to, you know, slap someone by angling.
Oh wait, PZ4 F1. This is like a big. It's a hard hitting gun, no? This one.
Yes, like if you look at the heat round actually does more damage, right? So the thing is, with early heat rounds, they actually don't have insane pen, right? Yes, but they also have quite a lot of damage, right? Like Panzerfaust and so on, they punch a really bloody big hole, right? They're not like the modern heat rounds that punch like a needle-sized hole through like 600 millimeters. They punch like a fist-sized hole through like 100 millimeters, right? Like the effect is
two Romanian tanks, guys. There's two Romanian tanks.
Yes.
The Maresal and the R35.
Vanaturul di Care. It's an basically it's an upgunned French R35.
Yeah. Tier 2.
You can look at that, right?
Tier 2 is queuing.
Armor actually matters. And you can pick a rank 3, right? We have +/-1 matchmaking, so you can play a rank 3 if you want.
Okay.
The R35 is going to be very slow, right?
Okay. I'll play the PZ4 then. Do we have Hungarian tanks? Yes. Yeah, good question, huh?
The Hungarian tanks are planned. We don't have them at the moment, but there will be probably 6, 7 Hungarian tanks. So the Turan and the Tash.
Yeah.
So those are going to be quite interesting, actually. The Tash is basically like a Hungarian Panzer, as crazy as it sounds, right? And it's a bit slower and fatter, but you know, it's quite similar.
You want to know something crazy? We have 1,000 people watching on YouTube, man.
That is actually insane.
My first YouTube stream ever, literally. Ayuxin helped me set it up earlier today. Thank you again. Can Mattia do an internship with you guys? Unpaid internship, yeah, easily.
Will there be a T57 Heavy? Well, the T57 Heavy probably will make an appearance in the game,
Mhm.
but it's not going to be rank 10, right? It's probably going to be rank 11.
Mhm. And I guess it's no secret that we are coming with a big video soon about this game that
Yes.
combines all the aspects, explains everything, answers all the questions that people may have,
Yes.
features gameplay, and also some very controversial questions will be answered about this. Well, you know, the tank genre does bring up a lot of controversial questions that need to be answered.
Yes.
I think earlier on, the better, right? So all this is gonna be answered. Will be condensed into a video, and it will be on YouTube. So
Yes. I
that
already
will
see a few
be,
more questions in chat, right? So the
yeah.
game is actually already being played in Australia, right? We have Lottie, the tank whisperer. She's currently playing from Australia, and we do have Australia servers, right?
Okay.
It's just right now we're playing on EU. There will be multi-turret vehicles. I mean, there already are multi-turret vehicles, right? I suggest you use the heat round kajzoo, by the way,
Okay.
because the heat round is just like flat out better. Just make sure you don't shoot
But
angles
it's
that are
not a
too high.
not a premium shell. It's just
No, it's an upgrade that you will unlock, right?
Yes, yes. Very important. You don't just dab the 2 key like in other games. You just
Yes.
you know you gotta upgrade it first. Okay. Yeah. So a complaint I'm getting is that the game is a bit too dark on this. I'm gonna up it a little bit on OBS. The brightness.
Yes, you
should
can do
be.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna fine tune some of the timing scenarios,
Yeah.
right? Like this is
Yeah,
currently an evening scenario. We also have a full night battle, which is going to be really dark.
Mhm.
So you know, we'll just see, right?
Mhm.
The Zerini is also going to be in the Hungarian tree, the Marcus. Don't worry.
Does the quantity of ammo affect vulnerability? Like ammo rack vulnerability?
Technically, yes. So if you take less ammo, then you have less ammo racks.
Ah.
But I don't know if it's currently implemented. It's certainly planned. But yeah, it's not that much of a crazy problem at the moment, because right now in this test build, the damage multiplier for ammo is disabled. So you just deal flat damage. You don't deal more damage against armor, right? But that's planned.
Oh, damn, that hurts. I just did like 100 damage to that BT7. But why is he sideways?
Yes.
So you have to fully aim. It's not like you cannot really
Yes.
snapshot that much. You have to fully aim. Huh? Huh? Can I kill him? Damn, got my first kill, eh? This is a fun tank though. It looks pretty sweet as well. So this is like an early German howitzer on,
Yes.
on the medium tank, right?
It's the short 75, right? It's the KWK like whatever 36 or something. And the thing is with a lot of early German tanks is the advantage that they have is that they shoot a lot faster, generally
Yeah.
speaking, and that is because they have 3 crew members, right? When you press O, you will see there are 3 guys in the turret. And when you look at like early French tanks, you will see that they don't have 3 guys in the turret, right? They
It
have
does
a
so
one-man
much damage
turret.
though, yeah.
Yes, and it doesn't have
Got
armor.
him! Easy. Easy. Hell yeah. Non-historical skins or attachments. Yeah, they're gonna have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just kidding. So yeah, what about skins and what about attachments?
So, customization will be a big thing, right? As you can see, all vehicles are just standard color coded at the moment. We will offer skins that you can buy, but we will try to keep it realistic, right? So, I mean, sure, maybe we will have a bit more crazy skin, but that's something that you can disable. So if someone wants to, you know, have the immersive game, then they can just turn off anything that's not historical, right? But we're not gonna do like Hello Kitty, you know, stuff.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. That sounds amazing. This tank is really fun, by the way. Like, whoop, and it's gone. Yeah, on the top right corner you can see how the shell like penetrated the tank and what kind of modules it hit. So if you take a little bit look when I shoot someone on the top right, there's a little bit of a graph that appears, and you can see the 3D model of the tank you hit and what kind of damage and spoil happened inside the tank once the shell entered, right?
Yes.
Is Bulldog still quiet, guys? I'm gonna give him more craft then. He's still quiet. Game Lab, thank you for the 42 months, man. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, let me give you a little bit more volume, and I'm gonna turn up the game brightness just a little bit. Let me put on a filter. Right click. Add filter. Okay. Effect filter. Color correction. Gamma. So that's better, no chat? It looks a little bit... Yeah, like this is better, no? Yeah, look, that should look better. Much better. Alright, sweet. Great. Great. Will the graphics improve?
Well, the graphics are going to improve a bit, but like, you know, I think they already look really good, right? Like, especially if you
And
look at details, like, sure,
yes.
you can say that the buildings aren't pretty, right?
And I'm running
But
medium.
the
This is
buildings
medium,
are not.
guys. Yeah, this is
Yes.
medium, guys. So
And the thing is, like, the buildings are actually not graphics. The buildings are just assets, right? Like, it's literally just how much money did you spend on 3D modelers to build a house, right? And like, we don't have custom built assets for everything.
okay,
right?
tier 4. I can play the Marshal, right?
Yes.
Marshal is tier
The
4.
Marshal, you have to be careful because it has no armor. Like, it's
Okay.
made from paper.
Okay, I'm down, dude. So this is the Romanian Hetzer, essentially, right? Or well,
Yeah, like it literally is a Romanian Hetzer.
Huh?
It even has a German gun, right? But what they did is they basically got the German Pack 40 and they sort of supercharged it, so it has even more pen. Like, it
okay.
literally goes through anything, right? If you look at the pen, it's absolutely insane, right?
So
It has like 210 or something with APCR.
there is no falling shell physics. You don't need to aim higher than target. No, I think the reticle auto compensates for you.
Yes,
A-
the standard
Abrams-
game mode does that.
And Abrams and leopards. You have already a leopard in the game, but it's just not. You
We
cannot
do have
select
a Leopard 2A4 in the game, yes.
the leopard 2. Yeah.
But it's currently not available for testing because we just want to focus on the, you know, on the World War II era first, because
Okay.
that's what's going to be released, right? That's what people are going to see first, right? And then we can always move up with testing later.
Okay. Cuba, thank you for the prime, man. I appreciate that, dude. Oh, this thing is really fast, by the way. Damn.
It is fast, yeah. It also has 0 armor, right?
Yeah, I mean, 580
So
HP.
Yes. So the thing is, it actually does have decent protection against like small guns from longer ranges, right?
Yeah,
Like
because of the
37
armor,
mils.
the angles, right?
And yes, they actually will bounce, and you can bounce heat rounds, as stupid as it sounds, right?
Okay.
So the thing is, how heat rounds work in the game is they don't ricochet or anything,
Okay.
but they can fail to fuse at higher impact angles, right? Because essentially, imagine a big round head with like a little tip in the middle where the fuse is.
Yeah.
And if you hit that from the side at a very sharp angle, you sort of crush the head before it can fuse properly, right? That's how like the RPG cages on vehicles work. You know, you've surely seen that in like Afghanistan, like the American MRAPs with like the bars on the side of the vehicle. The idea is literally if you shoot a rocket at that, the rocket gets crushed by the bars and it doesn't fuse because it shorts out the circuit inside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I have to play passive because this tank is not very armored. Okay. But I can...
Yes.
It's a sniper tank, right?
Yes, the gun is quite accurate. I mean, all guns are very accurate, to be honest, right? But the Marshal more specifically, right?
Is it pronounced as Marshal? Oh, I'm already
I think it's
spotted.
Marshal, but you know, I'm not.
Look at that! Okay, I'm already getting targeted by like...
I mean, as long as they're missing, right?
Dude, I think they can barely see me, to be honest. I'm so low profile, they can barely see
Yes.
me. Okay, now I need to get out of here because I'm getting shot from the other flank. Oh, I can't see that guy. Oh, yeah.
And like you see a lot of
think
those
it's-
shots at super long range actually don't
Wait,
go through.
is
right?
blue indicator like an ally, or is that because they're bouncing?
Blue means a ricochet.
Oh, okay.
Ricochet on one hand, right?
I can't actually peek here. Can I knock down the tree? Wait, I can maybe use the bush here. I can.
Yes. Also, you have a camo indicator down there, right? Like, so you actually do see
Yeah, but I'm still
which
spotted
sectors
somehow.
you're covered in, right? You're still spotted, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better to like drive forward behind a rock than roll backwards, right? Torpedo, the game is PvP. These are all real life players.
How am I getting spotted here though? Okay. Can you use best graphics? I might lag because I'm streaming both on Twitch and on YouTube. Okay, I
Yeah.
need to. I don't know
So
how I'm getting
like
spotted here though.
if he goes for like maximum graphic settings, he will probably just start lagging because he caps out on VRAM or something with the double streams.
Nice one, Chris. Awesome, dude. I don't know how I was getting spotted there though. I need
Why are
to.
you shooting APCR, Kaizu?
Am I not supposed to?
No, no, pointless, right? Like the AP has already infinite pen, basically,
Oh,
right?
okay. I mean, I guess
You just deal more damage.
I'm just used to. I'm just used to, you know, certain aspects of the game. You know.
Yes. Instantly taps the 2 key. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, APCR can, in theory, help a little bit with sniping at long ranges,
Yeah.
right? Because it flies faster, but,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. This gentleman is. Oh, this thing doesn't have much gun depression though, right? No.
Aldraf, I wouldn't say that. APCR is still quite relevant.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when you have, like, a 75 pack mounted on a rank 4 vehicle, then you don't need APCR,
Ah,
right? Like, you already
finally.
have infinite pen.
Oh, 209.
But, yeah, but a lot of vehicles will need APCR.
Come on, my kill.
Also, washing out, that's not true. I mean, War Thunder may have given people the impression that APCR does no damage. That is wrong. APCR just does less damage. But if it... Oh, tip over means if you tip over, you die instantly, by the way, right? Like if you flip the vehicle over by like 100 degrees or something, you die because essentially the crew falls on their heads, right?
Oh, really? Yeah, that would not be a great experience in real life if you think about
Yes.
it. Yeah. Falling on your head inside a metal tin box, right?
Yes.
Would be an ouchie. But yeah, this marshal looks really interesting, but I need to figure out like how to. Oh, you can open down all these stats by the way here, like
Yes.
the nominal armor, difficulty.
There are no hidden stats basically, right? It's like we
Yeah.
actually show what the vehicles have, right?
Yeah. You can max speed reverse 8 kilometers. There's also like horsepower, 114 horsepower. And wait, it weighs 8 tons, this tank.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Nikolai, so there is a dispersion on shooting, but like first of all, the circles are around half the size of all of tanks, and the shots also land closer to the center by a factor of around 2 to 3, right? So the guns are like 5 to 10 times more accurate than Wall of Tanks by comparison. That's roughly, right?
So for tech tree, you guys will see the first tech trees in the video I'm gonna make about the game.
Yes.
Right now the tech tree is not implemented. You have all the tanks that have been made into the game yet, but you don't have the tech tree tab active yet. So gonna have to wait for the video, and I'll show you guys all the things. How this will be monetized. Well, the game,
as mentioned before, right? Like we will sell the collectors' vehicles, but just like vehicles that are there for collectors. So not better, just different, right? If you want to play a unique vehicle or something special, you can play those, but it's not just gonna be like better tank, right?
Yeah.
Will E-series of German tanks appear? Yes, they will be. However, E50 and E75 probably not, because there just isn't enough data on them, right?
I just asked ChatGPT to add some rocket boosted German heavy tanks, right?
We can play rank 5. If you want, you can play the Stuch. So the Stuch with the H, it has a 105. That's pretty funny. Or the SU-122. Like, they're derpers.
SU-122 sounds amazing.
Yes.
Which one's better? Or like...
They're both similar, right? I would say the Stuch maybe has a bit more armor. It's quite...
the Stuch 3G, right?
The H. The Stuch. Stuch 42G. Sturmhaubitze, the other one.
There's two ones with G, 42 and 3.
Yeah, but one is Stug with G, and the other one is Stuch. H.
Okay,
Stuch.
okay. I'm just blind. Yeah. I'm just blind. Yeah. So one of them has more damage, right?
Yes.
This one has more damage.
One of them has more DPM, this one has a bigger gun. If you're going for DeLawrence, we're not going for 100% historical accuracy, right? We're not. The keyboard is historically authentic, because historically accurate would also include something like, you know, you press a key too hard and you break your drivetrain because, you know, you steer too hard. So there's no point, right? Like actual simulators make horrible games because they're not fun, right? So we are running a compromise. We're keeping it historically authentic and as accurate as possible while keeping it a good game. There will be more simulator-focused game modes later down the track. But for the moment, this arcade game mode is what will be available, right?
There's gonna be FP 4005, I'm sure. I mean, that tank is literally exists, it drives. So yeah.
Yes, the FP 4005 will be available.
And the T72 as well, because they wanna go for modern aero tanks. So the Leopard 2 is already in the game. So T72 is just natural, I guess. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Any roadmaps for this project? I think roadmap could be included in the video that we make, right?
Yes. So the plan is to release the game by the end of this year, right? But roadmap planning is a bit hard for us at the moment, I'll be honest, right? Like we're a small team, we really don't know how much interest there's going to be, right? Like how many people want to play the game, and we just have to roll the punches a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Also with the Stug, I would suggest you load the heat round, so the
Okay.
3. Because
There's
the
three
first heat
types.
round is an upgrade, and the second heat round is just an upgrade of that, right? It just
Okay.
has a bit more pen.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
279 exists and drives. Is that going to be in game? Well, there are multiple versions of the 279, right? Like the actual 279 would be something like rank 12.
That's really cool. I really like the way you solved the
oh yeah, of course. Huh.
this
Forgot to mention that.
this thing. Like you actually see the gun constraints so much better this way.
Yes.
I have a low FPS on this map, by the way. I don't know why. All of a sudden.
Maybe you just have to restart the game afterwards, right?
Okay,
like
yeah,
it's, it's not fully optimized, so it is possible that, you know, like some corpses lie around in the background, or
Okay.
we don't completely clean all of the video RAM, right?
Yeah.
That's possible, right?
Yes.
If you restart like once every 5 games, it should be just fine.
Yes.
And someone already drowned. I don't know why so many people keep drowning in this map. Is blind fire in the game, City? Well, yes, of course, there is blind fire in the game, right? Like you can blind fire, and you actually have significantly more control over where you're aiming in the game, because you can lock the targeting distance. So if you want to blind fire like a bush that is on a hill, you can do that, right? Like you can manually set the targeting distance so it doesn't fly like 100 meters above the hill. You can do that.
Puma just bounced my shell. Hey.
Oh, yeah. That can happen. Like heat rounds are sensitive to impact angles, right?
Okay. Okay, now the FPS is a lot better. Okay, now that.
How big is RNG in the game? Well, there is no RNG on pen, right? There's literally zero, none.
Oh damn, boy, that hurts. Okay, that guy's the blondie.
So that's sort of the wheeled vehicle experience, right? Like it's fast and fun, but like as soon as you get shot, it's not fun at all anymore, right? Like you have to really think about how you use them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for climbing you cannot climb and turn at the same time. Doran Chicho, thank you for the prime, man.
It's going to be much harder to climb.
Oh, there's a stoof
right?
there. Yeah, so how does RNG work? That's important. There is no penetration RNG, guys.
Yes, like literally zero, right?
But there is dispersion RNG, but if you're fully aimed, you're very
RNG.
accurate already.
It's hard to explain, but basically we map 2 sigmas or 1.75 sigmas of the Gaussian bell curve dispersion into the circle, right? So for anyone who understands that, you know what that means. For everyone else, TLDR, it's much more accurate than World of Tanks. Like much more.
This leopard is making fun of both of us here. With the SU.
Yes, the leopard can be quite troll, right?
Oh, there we go. 320. Does the leopard have the machine gun as well, or?
Explain more info.
Like the, I don't know what kind of, is it the 2 centimeter machine gun or 5 centimeter, something like this.
Oh, you mean the leopard light tank?
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, like grind or like progression isn't really designed, right? So it is fully possible that the leopard may get a 3 centimeter gun as a grind before, right? It's not sure, right? Because there already are significant upgrades you can give it just with a 5 centimeter gun, and I think maybe like a 2 or 3 centimeter machine gun may be too weak for that rank.
Okay,
right?
another important question: are there any crew perks? How is that gonna work?
There currently is no crew system, right? We don't have anything for that at the moment. We will probably have a simplified crew system. So essentially, you have one commander, and the commander basically you just unlock a skill tree and you unlock perks. So you don't have to like shuffle around individual crew members or be like, oh damn, you know, I I need to get like an extra loader for this vehicle or something. I don't want that. It doesn't really improve the game, to be honest, right?
No, I'm not being sponsored by Steel Aces. This is not a sponsorship. I see a lot of mirror map design. Do you make... yeah, because how many maps are in the game right now? 2, right?
Currently there are 2.
Two maps, yeah.
We're working on more, but like map design is just very expensive, right?
Yeah, of course. Oh damn, he got cleft, man. Marshall. I really like this tank, by the way. It's kind of up my alley. I'm getting spotted here though. Oh, where is homie? Bam, bam. And there's one left. 2 enemy tanks left. How big is the damage RNG?
The damage RNG, well, there is RNG on damage itself. It's around 20%, right? But it also depends a lot on where you shoot, right? So if you shoot poorly, like, you will just deal less damage, right?
Yeah. Yo, Fire Abend.
There are no...
Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Fire Abend. I really appreciate it, man. I have right now the sub alerts turned off sound-wise because it would be a bit distracting for the viewers with Bulldog explaining how the game works, you know? Thank you so much for the 5, man. Oh, and... Oh, didn't 10. Oh yeah, hit the bottom part of the upper plate. Thank you, man. Guten Feierabend, yeah.
So vehicle classes will not have unique benefits, right? So basically, like, light tanks are just tanks like all the others, right? You're not gonna get like more camo because you're a tank destroyer or something, but like vehicles will have different advantages and disadvantages based on their design, right? So obviously a sneaky tank destroyer will in tendency have better camo, right? That's just because that's the way it is built.
I think this... What happened to this SU?
To what SU?
Maybe he's already dead, this guy. Probably a bug.
Check. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
he's just driving.
It's possible that there is like some server desync. I'm not going to rule it out. If he's
probably.
dead...
Yeah, it's probably some server desync here, because I can even drive through him.
Oh wait, are we in the same session? I'm that SU, Lamau.
You were the SU.
You know developer hacks, right?
Oh. Just teleport it out of my way, right?
Yeah, I just poured it away. The other guys can see me, so could you please...
oh, you're in the back. Ah, you're there, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what caused that, but we will see.
Again, closed beta things, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a finished game, right? Like, we're working on it, and, you know, obviously bugs will occur, right?
Are the buildings destructible? How do you plan on...
Like, yes, the buildings will generally speaking be destructible, but not everything, right?
So nothing game-breaking, basically.
Yeah, sure, right? Like,
Yeah,
there are some things we have to consider for balancing, right?
Yeah. Will there be mod support?
Yes, we will have mod support, right? But there will be mod support, but not right now, right? It's gonna take a while until we can like fully integrate the modding support for the game.
Hello, Eternal.
But we have it planned. There will be a map editor, however.
How does Steel Aces differ from What and War Thunder? We're going to release a video about this whole project. It's gonna be on my channel in a few weeks. And everything is going to be answered that is kind of like a mainstream question. In short, this game is being developed by an enthusiastic team of only a few people. They have funded the whole project from their own pockets, as well as Patreon. And right now, they are working on releasing this game by the end of the year. The 3 main things that's going to be a bit different. There's no RNG on penetration. There is no pay-to-win aspect. So premium tanks, if there's going to be premium tanks, they're not going to be more OP or better than regular Tech 3 tanks. No arty, and also no premium ammunition. So that is how it looks for now. And the Tech 3s as well will be released very soon in the same video I'm talking about. Like I'm going to show you guys a couple of them that they are planning to do. So yeah. What tier is queuing right now? Tier 4.
Yeah, rank 4 and 5. I mean, if you have some starters, you can go for a quick restart, right?
Yeah.
Trying to sue or copyright claim. Well, so the thing is, for them to sue us, there would have to be something that they own, right? And it may seem crazy, but World of Tanks actually did not invent the concept of a tank in a video game, and they also did not invent the concept of team deathmatch, right? So, like they're free to try, but fundamentally there isn't anything, right?
Yeah.
And Europe has pretty strong anti-slap lawsuits, so they really don't like it when you try to kill a competitor by suing them for bullshit reasons, right?
Oh, guys, if you want to know more about Steel Aces, enter !Steel or Steel Aces in the chat, and you're gonna have 2 links: the Discord of the game, and also the closed beta sign-up page on their website. So yeah. Again, it's also in the pinned comment. Yeah, there's gonna be a realistic mode of this game, right? Like, there's gonna be
Yes.
one
And
without...
there's also going to be a story-driven mode, so you can actually, play a story, like a real story campaign, and it's going to be historically inspired, so some sort of realistic scenario. But that's a bit further down the track.
Yeah. This map is a little bit...
Work.
This map is a little bit too dark from the start, from the get-go.
It's like late evening scenario,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
It is too dark. I agree, right?
Can we mark tanks? Oh yeah, progression.
Yes. So there will probably be kill markings, right? Because I think it's a really cool concept, and it gives something. It gives people something to work towards, right?
Oh guys, I'm playing the Cromwell right now, by the way. What ammo is better? Second, right? It's got
The
more...
second one is going to be flat out better, I think.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah, M6. So M72 and M61, those are the 2 rounds that are available for the Sherman's gun, right? And the Cromwell has the same one.
Is it going to be possible to have HE rounds in these tanks, or just AP?
Yes, they will have HE rounds. It's just HE is currently not implemented, right? So like it's just work in progress.
Okay. I'm already getting spotted. Oh, this guy. Ooh, this hurts. Oh, yeah. Yes. I hit him again. I think it's a one-shot. Oh, he moved now. Oh, what the... Yo! I just got flanked by a puma. But now I'm turning. Oh, I'm not smart, dude. I'm stuck. Okay, this is not smart. Ow. But I can actually two-shot that guy. I can angle a little bit. I can face hug him, the puma.
You can.
Yo, he's almost dead, dude. One more. There we go. There we go, hey. Awesome, okay. Do we have bullet drop or elevation mechanic? I would love to see it in this game. I guess if you will have
we do have bullet drop. Like, you see the projectiles fly in a ballistic arc, right? It's just that you don't have to manually compensate for it in this game mode.
Bro, I'm so blind. I'm so blind, man. There's a little tank in front of me. And I was like, I didn't see... I thought it was behind, like, the ridge line. Yeah. You can also run around and fly around the map and see how it looks. But yeah, this map is a bit too dark because of the day of the time. Or the time of the day.
Yes. Well, we're working on that, right? It's working in progress.
Yeah. But people complaining about graphics, I mean, this is medium graphics. Do I have to restart the game to show you in game?
I wouldn't set it any higher simply because of the double stream, right? And you would probably just like fry your GPU, to be honest.
Okay.
Like
Alright.
The double encoding is just too much, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair. It is completely fair. Well, yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. By the way, both on Twitch and on YouTube. Hope you guys have found it informative and have been enjoying the gameplay so far. And once again, I'm gonna release a video about this game. And we'll be answering all the questions, all the controversial skeptic ones as well. And showcase you the game, both in cinematics and also gameplay. So, yeah. A Canadian tank, yes sir. The GM Fox. We actually did play it earlier.
No, we're not going to stop, right? Kajzoo's just going to restart for a second, right? Like just the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
It's basically because it's not fully optimized, right? So it's possible that there's some VRAM, like basically some textures that still lie around on your graphics card. and they can accumulate over like 10-15 games, right? So you're running a bit slower, especially if you're running with like double streaming in the background, right? Is that will it run on a potato PC? Well, it runs on a GTX 1050 Ti, right? So if you mean potato as in like 8-year-old computer, then it will run on it. If you
Oh,
mean potato as in computer from 1995, then no.
I think I have to register
Right? We
again.
have a lot of modern graphics in there, like like dynamic shadows, time of day, weather, stuff like that. And there's just no way to add that stuff without having higher graphics requirements, right?
Okay.
The,
Yeah,
the
this
game already has modern tanks Moonshade. They're
this is
just sitting
Unity
on-
engine, right? Unity.
Yes, it's Unity 6.
Okay. Okay, tier 6 is queuing. Rank 6. What's a
Yeah,
good
but we can queue like rank 6. I mean, the
KV85?
KV85 is cool. VK3002M is cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want something unique, you can try the VK3601
Okay.
because it has the Waffe 0725. It's a squeeze bore. So it has
VK36
insane pen.
VK36A1.
3601. Yes.
Ah, this one.
Yes.
The hand shell. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Do testers get all tanks for the test period? Yes.
Yeah. I mean, right now there's not even really an account system, right? Like everyone
Yeah,
can just
all these
play
tanks.
everything.
All these tanks, yeah. I mean, it's pretty. There's also a Hellcat, by the way. I didn't see that. Tier 6 or rank 6. IS3M is tier 10 rank 10 tank? Yes. Along with the mouse. Those are the two right now. And there's also the Leopard 2. But I mean, that's... What rank is the Leopard 2 gonna be? That's a good question. It's Leopard 2A4, right?
Well, it depends on the Leopard 2 variant, right? Like the 2A4 is probably going to be something like 14, right?
Yeah. So guys, for more information, !Steel Aces, join the Discord and also put in an application for the beta. Yeah. There you go, guys.
How big will the grind be? So the thing is, obviously there is going to be a grind, but it's not going to be like a War Thunder grind where you need like 5 years to unlock an Abrams, right? The idea is the following: for the World War II period, you will have a standard grind where you basically progress down a certain line of vehicles. However, for the modern era, so once you get into rank 11 and above, it will be tokenized. So you can literally unlock like a Leopard 1, a Marder, Leopard 2, Puma, Leopard 2A4, something like that. You can jump between progression lines in the same tree. So you don't have to like grind everything from the start again to unlock like another ranked 14 tank. You can just, basically unlock whichever one you want from there, right?
Will there be guided shells, missiles introduced?
Well, so we already have guided shells, right? They already work. It's just they're only available for modern vehicles, obviously. But yes, they're going to be there. There will be a lot more nuance when it comes to those, right? Because there are a lot of different guidance systems and they can be blocked differently, right? There are old missiles that can be blocked by dazzlers. Like you probably know the T-90, like the Russian tank with like the big red eyes. Those are dazzlers. And they only work against special old generation guided missiles by essentially blinding the guidance device, right?
Is there gonna be Merkava and Challenger?
Yes, of course, there's going to be Merkava and there's going to be challenges.
And smoke grenades as well, right? I think we talked about it last
Yes.
time.
Technically, the Fox armored car has smoke grenades. They're just not implemented at the moment, but they will be in the game. Yes.
Okay. VK6501H. Oh. Yeah, there's gonna be a realistic mode. Weather effects?
Yes, there's going to be weather effects. We just have to think about how we integrate them into the game, right? Because of course, like different times should probably have a gameplay impact. I just don't want it to be, like painful for the game, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there will be competitive modes. There's going to be a clan scene and so on.
Yeah, modern tanks, yes, guys, and Unity engine, yes.
Yeah, Andre, I think you may be talking about a different Fox, because the Fox we're talking about is the GM Fox from 1942. It's a Canadian armored car. And the British Fox will be there. Was it like the FE721 or something? But it's not going to be like whatever you think it's going to be, right? So it will be very different.
Oh. Damn. Damn. I'm getting crossfired here. And this
Yes, and the
this
thing is
guy's
with the
gaming.
VK3601, right? Oh, by the way, I'm behind you.
Oh.
The VK3601 has 2 rounds, right? You have the round with more pen, and you have the round with more damage.
Ah, is this you?
You see I'm dealing 200 damage.
Uh-huh.
The first round has a W in the name, right? Which stands
Uh-huh.
for Weicheisen, so soft iron. So it has significantly more damage.
Ah. Ah, damn.
And the other ones just have more pen, right? So you literally
Yeah.
trade pen for damage. It just, like, if you know where to shoot, then you can deal more damage.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, well, you know, then you have a problem.
Hellcat and a VK PvPing. What a beautiful spot to PvP, right? Take your girlfriend here for like, I don't know, breakfast.
I mean, like, obviously the meta isn't developed, right? Like, people are figuring a lot of things out, they're just experimenting. So, you know, that's why we get stuff like Hellcats driving into the city and, like, knife fighting. Because people also aren't used to certain game mechanics, right? Like, a Hellcat will get clapped by a normal tank if
That
it
looks
just
pretty
engages
cool.
in a direct firefight.
Look at that shot. That looks pretty cool.
The grass is actually burning if you look at it around, right? Like, it's not
Ah.
perfect at the moment, but the grass actually
Yeah, I
burns
saw
away.
that. I saw that. That's pretty cool. Platoon's possible? Yeah. I mean, not right now, but yeah, of course.
Yeah, but there will be platoons, of course. Yes.
Can I show? I can maybe show max graphics for like one game, and then I mean it will be lagging because I'm streaming both on YouTube and on Twitch.
See, right? Like, you can try high. I
Okay.
wouldn't go for ultra, right? Like ultra just
Okay, so
requires, like,
just the
11 gig.
yeah. Just lead me through this. Settings, video, okay.
The things you have to
quality.
restart it. Go for the max graphics, anyways, right?
Quality. So high.
Yes, just set that to high.
Okay.
And
probably
you can.
Being...
Yeah, I mean you can leave the rest, right?
Okay. Okay, apply. And I have to. Okay, I have to now restart. All right, sweet. We'll do. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube as well. On YouTube, you actually have better quality than on Twitch, but yeah. What about platoon limitations, types of tanks, etc.?
Well, we will limit the overall number of vehicles in certain regards. So, you know, we're not going to have like a game with like 10 tank destroyers, right? We're not going to have a game with like, you know, 12 sniper vehicles. We don't necessarily differentiate as much between vehicle classes as between vehicle roles, right? Because a medium tank can still be a sniper or a support vehicle, right?
Yeah. Why? Okay, you can see the... Wait, why is the game not showing up now? The most important question by Swordfish. Will there be Talk 2 and Talk 1?
There's probably going to be Talk 1, Talk 2, maybe the Talk 600G as well, right?
Yeah.
Not quite sure.
So guys, if you want to support the project, once again, type !Steel Aces in the chat. You can join the Discord, and you can also join the Patreon, and you can also sign up for the closed beta. Everything is in there. Yes, all the links are there. As
What's
well,
the max rank difference in games? 1.
1, yeah. Matchmaking is ±1 tier. How many levels are planned? 20. I think right now in the game you have... Oh, we have a match. I think it was like 15, right? 15 ranks or something like that?
17, maybe 18, but
I don't know, Eagle
probably
6.
not.
I don't know, man. Had to make some rice noodles because I'm intestine disabled. Rice noodles. Sounds good, man. Bon
And if you want to learn more about the game or support the developers, then go ahead and join our Discord server. Go to the website, sign up as a beta tester, and you will be kept in the loop, right? We're going to have a open testing by the end of this summer, and then you can try this game out yourselves.
I mean, I have the same FPS with high and medium. Or, well, for now.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah,
that's good, right?
Looks much better though. Yeah. Okay, never mind. The game started and now... Okay, I just teleported. But I think that was good, just things got rendered in, right?
That might have just been a little stutter, right? You could monitor your video RAM usage, right? It depends on how many vehicles you have and everything.
Yeah.
The vehicles models will look better on higher graphic settings because the LOD offset is different.
Damn, you can drift with the Hellcat, like, easily.
Yes, it's a bit too much at the moment, but you know, like we'll dial that in.
Will there be any kind of pay to win in the game?
No, there's not going to be pay to win in the game unless you consider a cool skin pay to win. Like, you know, the if the coolness factor helps you win games, then maybe yes.
What about camos? Yeah, there's gonna be camos as well. Historical
So
camos.
there will be camouflage skins, cosmetics, but they're not going to actually influence your camouflage in the game, right? So you're not going to be more hidden because you paid money for a skin, right? That's not going to be the case.
But what if I want to grab my credit card and just swipe it across the screen, huh?
Well, then you can get all the cool camos you want, but you know, like you can only win with the drip factor, maybe. You know, impress someone by having like a cool skin. Yes, it's going to stay not pay to win for the long run, Shiroko. Because the thing is, this game is not owned by like some big corporation that makes like $10 billion. This is actually owned by me, right? Like this is actually developers owning the game, not like some company.
Yeah, Red Spirit, we have answered the question a lot of times. There's gonna be a video about the whole thing in a few weeks that will explain everything. So the game will be monetized with having vehicles that are not better than their Tech Tree counterparts, as well as a subscriptions-based system, which will depend, which will give you rewards depending on how long you have been a subscriber for the game, like special exclusive tanks, whatnot, you know. But it's not gonna be anything pay to win, or it's not gonna be anything like actually competent guy or crazy.
Yeah, so you're shooting the first round, that's just bad.
Ah, okay.
Right? Shoot the second round, it's going to be better.
Okay.
But American World War II rounds have a slight quality issues sometimes.
Yeah. I have to also fully aim. Did the Hellcat have the 76mm? It's the Type 64 gun, right? Or, well, how are you?
Yeah, basically, yes. It's the 76 M1.
Oh, I'm not actually. What is the last shell? Is it? That one is more.
That's the HVAP round. That actually is really good, right? Because it's a post-war round.
Okay.
And
yeah, I'll do that one.
The Americans basically just throw an insane amount of tungsten in there, right?
This is theoretical? No. This is Klein reticle.
We don't really need a classical server reticle like World of Tanks because our servers run at 5 times the update rate, right? They don't run at like 10 Hz or whatever they use for their server reticle, right?
Oh damn, I keep missing. But he's not spotting me. What? Where is he? Gold ammo still a thing? No, there's no gold ammo. If Czech language will be included as well, probably.
Yes, of course. We will localize it in all the languages.
Even Basque language, right? As we agreed yesterday.
Yeah, sure, Basque. If you write the translations, Kajzoo.
I don't speak Basque, so... I know a couple of people who do, though. Ow, yeah. This thing's more like a sniper, so... I mean, it's a Hellcat, so...
It's crazy fast, though, right? Like in a straight fight, you can get like almost up to like 85, something like that.
I just bounces. Oh, I hit the turret. So you actually have to aim. You can't just snapshot like me. Oh, I bounced again.
There will not be loot boxes or gambling-like mechanics in the game yet. It's not gonna happen.
No loot boxes. Well, I'm not interested. Oh boy. Are you not gonna have multi-tier loot boxes? Are you sure?
No, we're not gonna.
What a shame.
We're not corporate enough for that, right?
What a shame, dude.
Yeah, you can play like T-3485 maybe if you want. That's a pretty cool one.
T-3485. Okay. Supposedly also good armor, right?
It has decent armor, but you have to be a bit careful. Like you can't angle it necessarily because of the turret, but you can angle the hull, right? It can be quite troll. One thing is important, you have to look at the ammo though. BR365K is garbage, right? So shoot the second round, that's better. BR365.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Deuce and Antreep, thank you for the prime, as well as Mr. I already lost it, dude. Ranger's car. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. Will there be 3 marks? Well, with percentage, how better you are in the tank than others? Yeah, of course. Of course. What about stats like W8 or on what? That's...
Well, I mean, the thing is, obviously we will be tracking statistics, right? You will
course.
have your player profile and so on. And
W8
if
is
someone
not
wants to,
wargaming
yeah, I mean, W8 is a
mandated,
uniquely Wall of Tanks thing,
and
right?
it's also
Like, it was
player
developed-
created metric, so it's not created
Exactly,
by wargaming.
right.
So
We will probably have some sort of like skill metric in the game, right? We will most likely add something like that, but I don't want it directly available in the game, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't want people doing the old XVM thing of, oh, I'm gonna drown myself because we have like 2 more red players. I don't want that.
yeah.
Plus, like Steel Aces, you have more impact in the game, right? The games will be smaller. You won't have +-2 matchmaking, so you have a much better chance of compensating if you do get a bad player on your team, right?
How hard is gonna be the tank grind? That's a good question.
Well, the
Oh.
tank grind, the thing is, how do you quantify how hard, right? So what we're not going to have is
Exactly.
we're not going to have a WZ-120 where you need to grind 240k XP to get a gun that you can use without, wanting to buy a rope on Amazon, right?
Bulldog.
I mean, I grinded through that thing. I can speak to that, right? I suffered.
Just to make sure the rope is there to hang your clothes up after a washing session, right?
Yeah, after crying.
Yeah, good,
right?
okay, good. Wyvern, thank you for the 3 months of Prime as well. Hello, Damian. What's up, bro? Thank you so much for the 3 months.
Funnily enough, just people mentioning the Defender, right? The thing is, the Defender is literally an i7 prototype, right? Like Object 252U and Object 257, they are literally i7 prototypes, and i7 is insanely strong, right? Like i7 does not belong into the World War II era. It is way too good.
IS7, what kind of rank would you put it? So that if the mouse is ranked...
Probably 11 or 12.
So IS3M is rank 10, mouse is rank 10, just to put things into perspective. And the IS7 will be rank 11 or rank 12, okay.
Yes, because i7 is, like, there's literally nothing that mouse can do that i7 can't do 10 times better.
Okay.
Right? Like, the gun is monstrous, it has assisted loading, it has insane armor, it is insanely fast. So, like, i7 is an absolute monster, right?
Okay, this will be interesting. Oh, it's very slow to reverse with this tank. Very, very slow to reverse.
Generally speaking, maybe it's a bit too slow. What's the max speed reverse? Like 5. We're gonna adjust that a little bit, right?
Yeah,
so like 8.
Yeah. It's a fast tank forwards. Well, I think we can push here.
Yes.
YOLO! Bam! Snapshot to Cupola. Is there gonna be Russian tank bias?
No, there's not going to be Russian tank bias.
Oh,
There's
wow.
also not going to be German tank bias, right? So we will not make like one specific nation like super good or something because we have a bias, right?
I'm shooting the
Like,
first shell, by the
love-
way. Is that good? First shell.
You should use the second one. Like BR365K is sort of like the bad round, right?
Okay.
It's the first round. BR365 is significantly better, right?
Okay. What does Clubhouse Access provide in the Patreon?
That's a bonus for when the game is released, right? So
Oh.
it basically gives you, in quotation marks, premium account when the game is released, right?
I just got completely obliterated, man. Yak Panther G1, dude. Damn. Will beta stats be deleted when the game is fully released? I mean, obviously.
Yeah, we're not collecting like game stats at the moment,
There's
right?
no game
Like, there's
stats,
no
no.
point. Like, we're not gonna go ahead and like give everyone all tanks for free because they played beta, right? Like
Study.
that's-
Yummy Potato, it's already in the game. There's an armor inspector, so if I want to see what kind of armor this tank has, I go into the armor inspector. You can select what tank you want to shoot it with. Say you want to shoot it with an M1A1 Abrams, then you can select what kind of ammunition type you want to shoot it with, and then voila, it will show you whether you're gonna pen or not. See, so X-ray. You can also look at the X-ray. You can look at the modules, the ammo rack, the crew members, the gun, the engine. Right, and then in here
Yes.
you can see how much the pen drops at certain angles, right? So the M1A1 Abrams is still gonna have what,
Yeah.
like 69 millimeters of
That's
penetration
a
at
heat
like.
round though, right?
Uh-huh.
So the thing is with the heat round is basically at that super high angle it just gets crushed, right? Like it
Yeah.
cannot fuse anymore.
Yeah.
So it's not that it can't pen, it's just that it doesn't fuse. For the
Yeah.
fin round, the dart, right? You will see that it's pretty flat and it has insane pen. Like if you shoot this, you will actually see the dart fly out the back of the vehicle, right?
Oh, okay.
Like it goes
So
into the front.
and you're gonna be able to damage multiple vehicles with one shot,
Oh yes, yes. You can
right?
actually like shoot two vehicles with one shot.
You can do collateral damage, so that's kind of
Yes.
cool, I think. So if the shell has enough penetration, it will go through the first tank, and then it can end up in the second tank, and you can do double damage.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure we will have people making videos with like double kills, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Aside from
That's
Major
cool.
Rock, there is zero RNG on armor penetration, so it's 100% consistent.
Yeah, Insecta, thank you for the raid, man. Okay, we're tier 8 is queuing, right? Okay. Here, rank 8. I had a lot of fun playing the Tiger 2 last time. The Tiger 2 Porsche.
Yeah. Yes.
Go with that.
Basically, Baby Tiger 2, right?
What are going to be the currencies of the game, such as bonds, gold, or silver? Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, I mean, the thing is, a lot of other games go down the track of adding more and more currencies because as they phase out an old currency, right, they add something new, right? I don't want like a power creep for currencies. I don't want like a premium currency to be worthless because everyone has 200k of that lying around, right? So there will be a premium currency. It's probably going to be called steel. That's the plan for it, but it's not going to be used inflationary, right? There won't be loot boxes, so it will always be special, and you will always be able to buy all the vehicles with that, right? So it's not going to be useless stuff that just lies around, and you have to spend hard cash for vehicles, right?
How is the progression towards top tier plans? Same amount of time? I mean, you cannot really quantify this. I mean,
Yeah,
this is something
it's also
that
not decided, right?
this is
Because
something
it
that
depends
we'll have
on
to see.
player skill,
Yeah.
right?
Premium tanks versus normal tanks. So premium tanks generally are not gonna be better than normal tanks, and that's the goal. And there's not gonna be a pay-to-win aspect of them. This game looks like such a breath of fresh air. Is there a clan guild alliance system yet? Probably there will be, right? Like you're gonna have
There will
clan
be,
wars.
right? We don't have a clan system at the moment because, like, obviously the game isn't released, right? There's not even a finalized account system.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
this
no
is
progression,
version 001. Like this is the
basically.
basic version of the game that 3 people put together once again. 3 people, like.
About Frogalski, the problem is not that the EU is outlawing premium currencies. The EU is just outlawing scummy tactics, like putting premium currency in like loot boxes, so you don't know how much you actually get, and you don't know how much money you actually paid for the 50,000 whatever gold stars you have in your account, right? That's the problem. They want you to quantify how much money you're actually spending, and by giving a direct relation between an in-game currency and real-life money, that's not going to be a problem for us, right? I want to be transparent, right? I don't think there is a problem in showing people how much money they're actually spending for an in-game item, right? I think the only reason why you would not do that is if you actively want to confuse consumers, right?
Yes, correct. Alright, we have a game. Rank 8. I keep saying tier 8. Will you add a single-player story mode to get people familiar with the map's mechanics? I think he mentioned that there's gonna be something like that, right?
Yes, so first of all, there will be a campaign mode, right? It's not decided on how exactly all of that is going to work, but there will be story-driven campaigns that you can play. It's probably going to be more like a classic DLC. And there will be a tutorial system, right? Because tutorials are extremely important when you have a game with complex mechanics. I see people typing in chat that we have the same ballistics as War Thunder, which is completely wrong, right? Like our shells work completely differently than War Thunder. The only thing we have in common is that we simulate behind armor effect. But that's something that we will need to explain, right? Like people will need a lot of training to understand how things work exactly and to be really good at the game.
Tiger 2 is pretty fast. 38, 39, 40.
Yeah, I mean, downhill it's quite fast, right?
Yeah.
It's not that fast on a flat ground or uphill, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still going 42. And I'm not going downhill anymore. But yeah, turning is quite slow. I mean, it's a super heavy tank, right?
Yes, it's almost 70 tons, right? It's
Oh,
like
the penetration values of this are really sweet, though.
Yes.
241. Yeah, it's really good.
Yes.
German bias confirmed.
It's no German bias confirmed. It's actually how it is, right? So
Yeah.
the long 88 actually does have a lot of pen. It doesn't have very high damage though, right? When you look at it, it has like I think 300.
300, yeah. Can you ask if there will be community maps and a map maker so community can help?
Yes, there will be a map tool, right, that you can use to build maps, but we don't have the capacity to do that right now or soon, right? That has to be after launch.
How many nations will be on launch? Like, I think we talked about it.
On launch, primarily like 3, and then a few like individual vehicles from minor nations.
Okay. So the
Well,
US,
3 tech trees on launch.
the
right?
US,
Like US, Soviets, and
Germans,
Germany.
yeah.
Right?
Okay. And there's gonna be obviously more added. So yeah, what is the plan now for a way the community can support the game? That's my question.
Well,
Like,
the easiest way to support us at the moment is join our Discord server, right? Be there and check out the news when they're coming, and register as a beta tester, right? And if you really want to support, you can join us on Patreon for $3 a month or more, and with that you can actually get a guarantee to join the next beta test or the next playtest round.
thank you so much, guys. Ranger Scar for the 5, Knack Worst for the Prime, as well as somebody I didn't see. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. I appreciate you guys. So, yes, if a moderator could put the link in the chat, !Steel Aces, you guys can head over to their Discord and also sign up for the closed beta that they're gonna. It's gonna be on the link as well. You should be able to demolish those buildings, IMO. Yeah, there's gonna be.
It's simply not built into the game at the moment.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But it will be.
It's not finished. It will be, of course. Yes.
Okay.
We will probably also have major evolution, like you can, destroy a large bridge going across a river, something like that, to transform the map, right?
Oh boy! Oh boy! That's a weak A. Oh, was a weak A. The weak A turret is still kind of weak. So is the Tiger 2 turret, right? That Porsche turret.
Yeah, it's 100 flat. Right?
I'm getting shot
it's
by.
weak, actually.
I'm getting shot by someone. I don't know who. But this guy, the AMX.
I just rolled for 666 damage.
324. He's trying to pan me. He just took 600 damage, yeah? Was it you?
Yes. Yes.
I can't pan the side of Tiger 2. I have to hit him in the...
Like that is completely over-angled, right? You should like if you check your stats at like 30, like 60 degrees, your pen is like probably 40.
I think I just shot through the gun. Is that possible?
Yeah, you can pen through the gun.
Ah.
It's usually better to shoot next to the gun, but sometimes it can work.
Yeah, boy. Oh, he's actually... I need to be angling, but...
That was me, by the way.
Okay. Can you not do that again? God damn, dude, that hurt me. Why are you always against me? This is not fair.
It's sniper ICU, man.
Oh, I'm not betting this guy anymore.
The barrel can be really good at blocking shots, right? It can be a bit troll, like you can shoot the barrel, but it's a 50-50 sometimes, right?
Guys, this game has nothing to do with camps, alright? This is not his game, it has nothing to do with him.
It also has nothing to do with wargaming, just to make that clear, right?
How does the repairing works? Yeah. How does the repairing works for damage or destroyed module? Is it instant repair or takes time? Yeah, you can repair it instantly and then you have a cooldown on the repair kit and the med kit.
Yes. It's not finalized at the moment, right? Like, we will see how exactly we define that later in the game, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for a quick pee break. If you see a question in the chat, just feel free to answer, okay? Thanks, man. I'll be back in 1 sec. Actually, I'll take my headset. I'm interested.
So the FE 4005 stage 1 was actually just a test bed, right? They just wanted to see how the recoil handles it. So it's actually not functional. You cannot aim the gun. So it's only the stage 2, right? Asmudan, there's actually not really a chance to get hired at the moment unless you're a 3D modeler or you are a developer based in Germany. Because we are developing 100% exclusively in Germany. There are different roles in the game, Spiritus. It's just that light tanks are not scouts, right? Light tanks are still tanks, and they absolutely are encouraged to engage in combat in the game. The sort of classical scouting role is more relegated to armored cars, and maybe later on we will still see some of them. I think we already passed the ranks where those are at the moment, right? Yes, there will be a platooning system. The game is not open source. Whispering Corpse. So the thing is, this is not a flat-out simulator, right? While we do have simulation modes and we could turn it into a complete simulator, the important thing is that it has to be fun, right? So we're trying to be as historically accurate as possible and remain authentic. But the most important thing is this needs to be a fun game. People need to be able to enjoy this. For realistic Fog of War, so there will be a realistic game mode, right? Or like closer to simulator rules, and that will not have the same game mechanics that we have here, right? You won't have life points, you won't have like the vehicle outline, you will have to manually aim the gun, right? That's going to be available, but that'll take us some time to implement, right? The game will be available on Linux, Serge. The servers actually run on Linux already, right? Yes, you will be expected to use both hands in the game. There's not going to be artillery. Technically, the game has controller support already. I mean, I really wouldn't recommend playing it with a controller on PC, but you could in theory. The game will have its own separate launcher as it stands. Steam is simply too expensive for us, and I'm not willing to give over 30% of the money away for essentially nothing. I don't want to be forced down like some aggressive monetization rabbit hole simply because we have insane fees, right? Because that depends entirely on your skill ceiling, right? Like you just have to make light tanks work. You have more mobility. Light tanks don't necessarily have less firepower than medium tanks, right? It's just going to be, you have to figure out a way. But light tanks won't be just flat out bad or something, right? The game will probably be released on console if it does well, yes. The game will be free to play. So the thing is, the Chieftain is only impenetrable on Ball of Tanks because it's a 1960s tank, right? Vehicles like the Chieftain absolutely will be able to be penetrated when they hull down in steel aces. You just have to know where to shoot, right? So it's not just infinite armor, right? There will be upgrades to make the vehicle better, like engine upgrades and so on. It's mostly realistic stuff, right? But it's currently not defined at the moment, right? There will not be a horrible stock tank grind when you unlock a tank, right? Generally, all vehicles should have the chance to fight back. That is your opinion, Kilorius, but the tank gaming is actually not very relevant on Steam.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So. Okay,
Mavix just asked, will all tanks be historically accurate or will some be created from the developer's mind? I think we can safely say we're not gonna make up
Develop
vehicles.
developer's mind. I like that, dude. I like that. Good comment. Will the players be able to vote the map they want to play before starting the game? Probably not.
No.
No, random battles.
So the matchmaking is going to be random, right? Otherwise, it would just like you pick a mouse and then you always vote for the city map, right?
Do the maps matter when you have no RT, guys? Let's be honest here. Like, in my opinion, they don't. I mean, I don't care. As long as I'm not getting chat on from some Sky Pigeon, it's all good. Yeah, there's no RT. There's no RT, guys. So, yeah. Will you have frame generation? That's a question for you. I don't even know what that means.
Frame generation, yes. So we already have DLSS in the game, right? That's already supported. It always depends on what version Unity currently supports. I think we have FSR 3.3 or something for the non-NVIDIA cards or the old ones.
Can I lose brain cells in this game?
I mean, I don't know if you hit your head really hard on something, I guess.
I think RT is a valid class, but not the way it works in what. Well, what RT was not really used to shoot like driving tanks. No? Like it's not exactly easy to hit a driving tank. I mean, we're not talking about drones here. Like, is there gonna be climbing in the game? Yeah, that's a good question. Like boosting and climbing.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can climb, right? It just depends on where, but yeah, of course. Like as long as you can make it up somewhere, you can climb.
Okay, guys, we are playing the T29, by the way. The T29 is a really good tank right now. It's
yes,
rank 9.
The second round is the upgrade round, right? So you
Okay.
can just use that one.
Oh yeah, overmatch. Is there overmatch?
There is no overmatch, right? We don't have a wall of tanks style overmatch mechanic, but the thing is you don't actually need it, right?
It's really
So
fast.
it's a bit of a
This one.
yeah, like downhill. A lot of heavy tanks are quite fast, right?
Mhm. Yeah, because I mean they pay a lot, right? So
I think Kurzcap. I think the reason why the multi-billion-dollar game that doesn't have DLSS is because it's built on a game engine from 2002, right?
Mhm.
And it also has to be like it has to run on like a GTX 460M from like 2008, right?
are there
They
invisible
simply aim for a different market, right?
are there invisible walls on the map?
Not that I'm aware of, right? Like, I mean, this is the common complaint, like, don't block climbs with invisible maps, with invisible walls. So, yeah, no, we don't
Hello,
intend to.
Antu.
There may be, like, a collider that is
Yeah.
placed incorrectly, but generally speaking,
Is
no,
there
no.
is there a gun bug that doesn't get fixed for 6? Just kidding. No, this is steel aces, not wall blades. Steel aces. Will heavies be able to disappear while driving? So you mean camo?
I mean,
Oh.
generally speaking, probably not, right? Because heavies have very little camouflage in the game, generally speaking.
Are there
right?
ghost?
Oh yeah, sure. We'll make sure to add ghost shells to the game. So
Just as a
we
feature, you
don't
know, nothing
ruin-
special, did you know?
Yeah, like
What?
people are used to it, right?
What's an M4A1? Ah, M41, that's a bulldog, right?
M41A1, yes.
That's literally you,
me.
dude. Yeah. Is that you playing?
I am playing, yes.
Or are you playing the bulldog in the enemy team? I'm spotted again.
Bulldog plays Bulldog, yes. Bulldogception, man.
We will be uncertain about the legendaries KV2, Brumbar, and Sturmtiger.
Yeah. Like KV2, Brumbear, those are going to be in the game. Sturmtiger probably not, because it's impossible to balance it, right? Like the Sturmtiger would just destroy everything in a single shot, and it's just no point, really, right?
Oh. Damn, boy. We have a full side angle here. Uh-oh. Ow. Damn, the Tiger 2's lower play is not a weak spot?
No, it's not necessarily, right?
Oh.
Like, just shoot the turret. Just shoot the turret.
Oh, I have a Yaktiger side instead. Oh, the juicy.
Yes. And it depends on the angle, right? Like, if it's flat, it is a weak point, right? But if you're shooting it from, like, above, it's probably not...
I'm gonna go hard down, dude. What am I doing?
Oh, T29 here can actually pen it in the mantlet, by the way, right? Like, it doesn't have infinite armor, it only has around 200 on the gun mantlet, right? So you have to be really careful.
I'm bouncing. Wait, I can turn off the gun shake, right? Yeah, let's do that.
I think you can.
You
I
can?
hope the setting's working at the moment, right?
Where do I pen this guy?
I mean, just shoot the third phase, right? Like the third phase
Oh,
is
okay.
very easy to bend, right?
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Like it's just 180, right?
All
Like
right.
it's not wall of tanks.
Yes! There we go. Not so mighty now, Tiger 2, huh? So how does Cupola damage work? Because
I
I'm
mean, you
not...
can shoot the cupola, right?
Is it
But
gonna
the
do
thing is,
damage?
if you like if you shoot the cupola at a weird angle or there's no commander in it, you will deal reduced damage, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
that's like the balancing point.
So
right?
the more modules you hit, the more damage you will do, essentially.
Yeah, up to saturation point, right? So
Oh.
you can't just deal triple damage, but basically if you don't hit anything, you will do less damage. That's how you should view it, right?
I'm getting shot by somebody behind me. Is that you?
Yes.
Yes. The little cheeky yes. Hey. Come on, Bulldog. Be a paid actor for once, please.
No.
Come on. Come on. Make it fun, dude. Could you ask him about the sound system they used? Tank sounds are so important.
Yeah, I mean, so where possible, we do try to get real life sounds, right? But the thing is, like, we do want to make every vehicle sound as realistic as possible, but we're a small team, right? And like we
You're one
can't
HP.
just go ahead and like drive to a museum and like record 10 tanks, right? Because the sound crew alone like probably costs 10,000. So we would like to. It's just we have limited resources. We try to do the best with what we have, but you know, later down the track we can always upgrade stuff, right?
DDLS in settings to gain extra FPS.
Yes, there's DLSS. I mean, don't you have DLSS enabled or?
I've no idea, dude. Bulldog, you're squeezing my really hard right now.
I will drown myself before I get killed by kajzoo.
Bro, you're really squeezing me right now, not gonna lie. This is the T-29. There's gonna be mods, yeah.
Oh shit.
He's just running away, dude. Look at him. Oh, look at that guy though. Oh, bam. This is the first thing I'm gonna grind, dude. T-29. There's gonna be an M6, right? So I guess that's gonna be.
Yeah, yes, and the
pre-
M6 actually will have a really strong armor, right? Like the M6 is not made from cheese.
Oh,
It actually has really good armor.
certainly.
right?
In other titles, it certainly feels like it.
Yes, but the M6 is actually really strong, right? Like it's basically a tiger.
You're mine, Bulldog. So close. Don't even believe it. So close. Can we go for a little swim, or can the crew breathe through the gun?
The villain continues to evade him.
Oh, there's a guy there. I was like, what is he doing? Man, I hit the ground. I think the silhouette system is a little bit confusing because of the if there's a guy behind the bush, you can still hit him, right?
Yeah,
But it doesn't show like.
yes, that's currently not implemented, right? It only shows like when there is something physical in between, generally speaking, right?
Does the developer have 100% RNG on his side? Of course, man. Of course not, dude.
Yeah, you know, I can actually call in a nuke, right, and like magically strike everyone away.
Oh yeah, will there be ammo racks? Fuel tanks?
I mean, there
Is that-
probably will be ammo racks and fuel tanks, right? I'm not sure whether we'll allow. Ah, damn it.
Finally.
I'm not sure whether we're going to allow like one shots via ammo racks, right?
Oh,
It's not
okay.
quite decided.
Okay. Did you add paper tanks or produce prototype? No. So it's gonna be aiming for historical tanks that were either realized, so made, or when there's enough data about them. Not like some ChatGPT Chinese rocket boosted tank with wings and drone strikes or whatever, you know? So yeah.
Yes.
Okay. There's no queue now.
Oh, there's no one in the queue at the moment, right? It
Oh,
probably
okay.
just flushed.
Right.
I think they're probably moving up to rank 9 and 10.
Can you show the settings? I can. So what did you say? DDSLR? Was it?
Yes, right. It's under video settings. Like under frame settings, I think somewhere.
I have it on. DLSS. I have it on. Yeah.
Yes. What is it set to? Like max quality, I think.
Max
right?
quality. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect. You can leave it like that.
Yo, Venom the Beast with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Venom. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. What CC RNG bonuses do you get in this game?
Well, I mean, it depends on, you know, how many paid actors the CC has in their subscription, right?
I'm not even a CC yet, so yeah, I have nothing yet, dude. I'm just a regular gamer. Put in future modern tanks. Yes, there's Leopard 2 and Abrams is also in the game, no?
We have an old Abrams model, right? But we're gonna swap that out, right? There's a lot of old vehicle models at the moment, right? Like i3 is going to get an upgrade. It's currently being reworked, right? So
How to get access to the game? So if you check out their website and their Discord, you can find all the information about it. How will matchmaker deal with experienced and new players? I think there's no skill-based matchmaking plan, but there's gonna be a.
Yeah.
Bulldog explained to me last time that they're planning to put some kind of weight system into the game, so you're not gonna be playing a 50B against.
yeah,
just
something like a Kranwagen,
like a
right?
like something completely unbalanced, you know, like this.
Yes.
So you're gonna have
So,
like
yeah.
tanks that are playing against tanks of the same playstyle or similar playstyle. How does
Yes. So the focus is going to be a lot more on like, giving a team the capabilities rather than balancing individual players. Because if you have a matchmaking system that basically says, "Oh yeah, you're a good player, so you will get bad teammates," then you're actively tampering with the stats that you're balancing the game by, right? Like if you only get 45% teammates in World of Tanks for a week straight, your stats will decrease, right?
Yeah. Will there be ranked elo systems such as ranked onslaught? I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be a ranked game mode, right, where you can flex your skills and get some rewards. I mean, that's very easy to do.
Yeah,
and
there's
very...
going to be some competitive game mode for sure,
Yeah.
right?
Will there be POV of Gunner? Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, that's mostly asking for a simulator mode, right? And like, yes, for simulator, we will have, we will more closely resemble individual crew positions, right?
Are you looking for more developers, and if so, where can you apply? I think Bulldog explained that they're looking for a graphics designer, right?
Like 3D modelers
3D
could always
modelers.
message me, right?
3D modelers, yeah.
But a developer only if you're based in Germany, right?
Any way to restore hit points? No, right?
No plans for that at the moment. No.
I mean, it'll snipe.
Matchmaker is +/-1 Daydreamer.
Yeah, +/-1. Yeah. And I think, I mean, having played through most of the tiers, it feels pretty natural. Like, it doesn't feel like you're outgunned or... Well, of course, there's going to be tanks with more alpha damage and DPM, but it doesn't generally feel like you're suffering. That's what I'm saying. This is my
Dante,
favorite.
if you want to talk about that, message me. We're not going to discuss that in Twitch chat.
Is it their own game engine?
You can perform in... what?
No,
Sorry?
Unity game engine. It's not their own game engine.
Yes, it's Unity 6, right? And basically, if we had to develop our own game engine, then we would still be working on the engine.
Right? I like it, Sniper. I like it. It's a fresh breeze in a very stale room. I just say that. Oh. Oh, we have an IS-3M now. And they have a mouse. Uh-oh.
Well, the thing is, the IS-3M has a heat round now, right? And the thing is, you can basically pen the mouse everywhere. But the thing is, you lose a ton of DPM, right? So the mouse will outshoot you if he plays correctly, right? Because he just does more damage, right?
You can also set
we'll
that
see.
for him,
It's
yeah.
experimental.
Okay. Yeah, next game I'm gonna play the IS-3. How's the armor hold up on the IS-3? Good, no?
It should be pretty bloody good.
Okay. How will the game be monetized? Will all the tanks be grindable? Will it all be a grind? Or will the game have like mission campaigns? Will players be able to speed up the grind with real money purchases?
I mean, that was a very, very long question, right? So, monetized? Not all tanks will be grindable, right? So there will flat out be some vehicles that you can only get for money. And I think being honest about that is, you know, like it's not a problem, right? It's not too much to ask.
As long as they're not OP or better than their...
Yes, they're just collector's vehicles, right? If you want a certain collector's vehicle, then you just have to pay for it. and as a reward for that, you don't get pay to win, right?
Oh.
Like, we're not gonna force people to buy something in the game so they can stay competitive. The game will essentially be completely server authoritative, so cheating is essentially impossible, right? Like, you can only do like some minor stuff, like, you know, maybe damper with your like graphic settings and so on, but you're not gonna be able to like actually cheat in the game, right?
Mhm.
Like get more damage or something. That's not possible inherently because of the game design.
Yeah.
So it is basically the most cheat-proof game design concept there is.
Oh, I have a breach. What is a breach again?
The breach is the thing behind your gun. That's where the gun gets loaded, right?
So if it gets damaged, what does it mean?
You will reload slower, right?
Oh,
you can
okay.
repair it with like 6 and I think
6, 4.
3
Yeah, yeah.
or something.
Yeah, I always keep pressing 4 because that's what I use in other titles.
Yes. I think you should be able to rebind that though.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, I'll do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Guys! We are in big trouble. We are in big trouble. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. And this guy's gaming. I think I cannot even pen the mouse, no?
You can, but
Yeah, I'm getting...
I mean, you need a flat, good angle.
He's angling like...
We're getting overrun in the city, unfortunately. Damn it.
Yeah, I can't pen a mouse. Damn. Don't shoot bottom like what? Yeah, I guess... is the lower plate a weak spot even? I guess against...
On the mouse?
Well, yeah.
Absolutely not. No, it's like 260 degrees. Like, no. You can shoot the mouse in the third face, right, if you have enough pen. Oh, by the way, did you take the APCR round on the T29?
I was shooting the second one. I mean, the penetration value is almost the same, no?
You have to check. If you click on that, you can adjust how much ammo you're taking, right?
Ah.
Because it has an HVAP round, right? And that is like...
Bro, I literally had no idea. So, we have 3 types, right?
Yes.
Best available. So the second... Oh, is it the third one? Oh, the third one has 300 pen. Ah, I see. But it does less damage. It does way less damage. I see. Dude, I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me? I literally had no idea until now. I had no idea. Okay, so I cannot play the Marshall because there's no tier 4 queuing right now, as you can see. And right now they're queuing tier 10. Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys the mouse. I had loads of fun playing the mouse last time. Top tier tanks right now are the mouse and the IS-3M. Is there a Romanian tech tree? There's 2 Romanian tanks. The Marshall and the some tier 3, tier 2, no,
Yes,
R35.
the Ivan di Care R35. It's a Romanian upgunned French tank, basically, right?
What ammo do I shoot in the mouse? Second one, no?
The second one, yeah. The second one is a flat upgrade. It just has a ballistic cap, so it just flies better, right?
Is the UI gonna be reworked?
Work. The UI is not going to be changed around a lot, no. It's going to be mostly like this.
The only icon I would change on the IU is the, well, first of all, the size of the teams and the repair.
That is configurable. You can actually adjust that. We added a setting.
Oh, okay. Where can I do that? Gameplay?
It's on the UI, I think.
UI.
We'll be able to use auxiliary gun on the mouse. Yes, at the moment it's not implemented, but you will be able to.
Okay, so wait, map on max. Okay. Ah, it's so much better. It would be nice to see the tank names as well. Okay, what is impact view?
Impact view is the preview you get in the corner when you shoot something.
Team list size. Oh, wait. Okay, I had no idea. Okay, damage log always expanded, reticle minimal, medium, team list, full, team list size, battle hut size. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, maybe that's. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I mean that's a bit different. That's a bit different. Okay, that's maybe a bit too much, but I'll. I was playing the bare minimum settings, like... Yeah, maybe the reticle is a bit too much. What do you think, chat? This or the old one? Looks pretty good. Will there be a voice chat within the team to express your anger onto some specially...
I mean, we'll see about that, right?
Maybe
Like maybe we'll add
is...
like a voice chat for competitive modes or something. But I generally want to limit toxicity in the game, right?
Yes.
So there's no real point in having like all team voice chat because you will just get someone out yelling at you, right?
Okay, like this it looks better now. Alright. So this has 300 pen, this shell. Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go, hey. Now I got angle. Oh, but he pens. He doesn't care, man. What a giga chat. He's penning me in the turret, huh? Tinnitus. But you didn't say that the mouse will give tinnitus to people, man.
That's probably the reverb from when you get shot.
Ow. 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 Yeah, that's maybe a bit too much, but that's all.
Is it playing in a loop or something?
Yeah, like all the time.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
24/7.
Oh, that's a bug.
Now you're all going... Make it stop? Okay.
Well, you know, that's the
think
price of playing a beta, right? Like it's not finished, so...
Is it... What kind of volume is that? Ambience? Environment? Okay, we'll just...
Something like that. It may also be like crew or something, right?
Okay. Realistic ear damage, yeah, okay. We don't have brain damage, but we have ear damage, guys. Choose your poison, you know? Oh. Don't tell me this is not gonna pen. Yeah. Oh, what the... It doesn't. It doesn't actually pen, dude. It doesn't actually pen. How is it not penning, though? But...
I can't watch you stream at the moment because
yeah.
I'm a bit busy, but...
Okay, hello. Boop. 570. Ay, 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 ay. So I can just over-angle the... Oh, I'm getting flanked. Hello. Okay, he missed. Dude, I wanna go and PvP this guy here. Ow. Dude, but there's... We're getting flanked completely here, dude. Who is this? Who this?
Me?
Mate. You could be nicer to me, Bulldog, you know? There's so many other mouses to go around.
I don't know why you always end up there.
I don't know, man, how you always end up behind me, huh? Come here, Ice Tree. Yes.
I will developer teleport attacks.
Hey, bounced. Pog. Guys, we already have 2.9k damage, by the way. That's Unicum stats here we're dealing with. I did more damage than my tank.
Yes. And we also have to keep in mind, like, HP is different, right? So you don't have the same amount of HP in as in World of Tanks, right?
Mm-hmm. I need to, like, reverse out of here. The mouse is not very mobile, as you can see. The back hoist turret? Yeah, boy. 3.3k damage. I think we need damage stats at the end of the game, at least. For next playtest. So you can flex on your friends. Dude, I hit the... He disappeared. Oh, I died. Will there be ESL competition in this game like it used to be? Well, there's gonna be competitive.
I mean, there never used to be ESL in Steel Aces, right? But we will add competitive modes, right?
Is he gonna one-shot me now? Is the mouse gonna pen me if I'm angled, like fully angled? No, right?
No. Like the mouse can only pen mouse if you have a flat turret or the side, right? Turret side not really. Like
and the lower plate, no?
Insane.
If it's like
lower plate is not a weak point. Like actually, you do not pen that at all. Like never.
Wait, I can't move. I can't move.
The constructional slope is so high. It's like 45. So like 200 at 45 is like rank 11 APFSDS or something, right? Or APDS.
But I like how angling actually matters. That's crazy because, again, other titles, yeah, I think angling is mattering less and less, especially if you dab that 2 key, right? Dude, I'm getting. This guy's waiting for his team to flank. I bounced again. Damn. I kind of can't move though for some reason because I'm reversed up on some slope or whatever. Boop. Okay, now I penned. Dude, I'm winning this PvP massively, but now this friend is gonna come around and we'll just, you know, not be so nice here. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Angle, angle, angle. Yo, I'm surviving against like 3 tanks, dude. I gotta kill this guy though.
They are messing up really bad if you're surviving 1 against 3.
F. Come on, mouse. Come on, mouse. Show me some skin, dude. Come on. Easy pen. Dude, no. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Wait. Yeah, I gotta. He keeps bouncing. I gotta kill the ice tree now. Wait. Yo, wait.
Yeah, we need some balls on our mouses, right? We have like 1.5k HP, and he's just sitting. We need some.
I'm still bouncing because I hit the wrong part of the turret, man. Oh, the ice tree really wants to get me now, dude. Okay. Wait. Why can I repair? Ah, 6 and 5, right? But now this other mouse is looking for me, dude. I need to kill this guy now. Boop! Nice, finally. Okay, I got this guy. Now the ice tree is gonna push. Come. I have 4 seconds. Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Yeah, we're losing this. But we're actually losing this just because our mouse players are like, because they're actually bad, right? They're just playing really bad, and that's what we're losing. And
Blah, blah,
okay,
blah, blah, blah,
right?
blah, blah. You're losing because I'm winning the game.
It's okay, right? Like, we're
I'm
losing
winning
because we deserve to, right?
I'm
not
just
losing because we...
I'm clapping your whole team. That's why you're losing, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
you're playing well, right? Like, but that's good, right?
Dude, I have 5.7k
I don't have heat
damage
left, so I can't actually kill anything anymore, right? Like,
okay, this guy's coming now, huh?
I'm screwed.
Come to Papa Mouse. But you have so much HP, dude. It's 1.5k and it's not. Hey, Bulldog, I see you, bro.
Yeah, the thing is, I can't pen you, right? Like, actually, I can't kill you.
That's good. But what is my mouse doing? He's kind of baiting. Okay, he killed you. I bounced, Fog.
Unfortunate.
Whoop! Oh, I bounced again. I mean, he can't actually pen me if I angle my turret. But dude, I played mouse so many times in ESL, like Pro League, that those same reflexes are actually kind of useful to employ here, right? To apply. Is the tinnitus over already? Let's see. Not yet. Not yet. Dude, I kind of want to kill this mouse to get my, what, 6k damage? I'm gonna drive out fully sideways, whatever.
Yeah, you can sort of angle like that,
okay.
right? And the turret side, forget it. You're never gonna pen the turret side.
You're only gonna pen the mouse in the turret front, and when it's facing
turret front or hull side, right? The hull
like
side
here.
is much thinner.
Dude, it's
but like not at that angle, right?
Yo, Mr. C-Man, thank you so much for the prime. Oh, okay.
Like, it may actually be better if you just drive up to him and try to get him front and straight.
Okay.
Because like at that angle, it's like almost impossible.
Really,
right?
but what's the armor there like at this angle?
Yeah, 180. Like, look at the pen, right? Like, you're looking at like 180 at 45. That's insane. You need like 400 pen to go through that, right?
I mean, that was good fun though. Like, I was willing a 1v3. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't YOLO me though. Like,
yeah, I don't know. They were too scared, right?
Oh yeah, is that weak spot existent in Steel Aces where you have the little hole between the mantlet and the turret? Like let me demonstrate. Like here.
You mean between the gun and the turret?
This part, yeah, this part. Because like here, like this kind of part. Yeah.
Not really. I mean, trying the armor inspector, right?
Okay, wait.
You can check it for yourself, right?
Ah, true. Yeah. Wait.
I think you can shoot through the gun, right? If you hit it
here, look here. There's a little bit like it's like a pixel.
Yeah, but it's only really because it's flat there, right? Like
no, look. This is big. This is big. Look right there.
That's the gun itself, right? If you shoot to the gun itself, you can probably
Yeah,
pen it more easily, right?
Ah, right. Okay, that's what I meant. Yeah, this part. That's what I meant. Okay. All right. What Q is there? 10? Okay, let's try the IS-3. Where's the IS-3? That was actually my first big... Oh. They just got into the game and I was left out. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Oh, that's
Shells treated as pixel wide or the actual... Well, shells don't have volume. That's purely for consistency, right? Because shells actually can squeeze through armor and gaps, so they don't have volume, right? It just makes things super inconsistent. Like... Other HE mechanics yet. HE is currently not implemented, right? So I think there's like one HE round on the ISU or something, but it's just not implemented at the moment.
Stream dying? No? Is it? I have no drop frames. Should be okay. But yeah, thank you so much again, guys, for watching, following the content both on YouTube and on Twitch. Hope you guys found it informative and enjoyed the gameplay. I certainly am.
There is no artillery in the game, and there will never be.
Yeah, luckily. Will the game be free to play? Yeah, it will be free to play, but you can obviously spend money and get yourself some goodies. That is within the boundaries of reason and not completely overpowered, right? So, and not overpowered at all. Like, you're not gonna have a premium thing that's gonna be better than the same tier counterpart. How many tiers in this game? You're planning 17 tiers ranks.
Yes, 17, maybe 18, right?
17,
yeah,
maybe 18
there's not going
ranks.
to be flames ranks.
You can see it here, right there. Here. But the crews have different skills. I think there's gonna be one crew member, the commander, who's gonna have like a skill tree that you can fill out. Yeah, no RT, no gold shells, no pay to win, and no penetration RNG. So, like, you will actually be rewarded for knowing weak spots. And I mean, again, you can go into tanks or armor inspector. This is already a built-in feature. You select what shell you want on the left side. So you select the tank, you select the shell type. Say I want to shoot this one, and then it will show you the parts that you will be able to pen and the parts you will not be able to pen. You can actually pen the turret of the IS-3.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably easiest if you change to the visual model, right? And you turn off X-ray, right? It's probably easier to see it that way.
Oh,
you can even view the full-on collision model, right? Okay, I don't know where the hull is invisible there.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe the normals are inverted or something. But yeah.
Is this game made by Wargaming? No.
No.
It is made by Armative Studio. Show some modern tanks, please. Right now, the most modern are the Mouse and the IS-3 that I can play, but the M1 A1 Abrams and the Leopard 2 are also in the game, but they're not playable right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're currently working on a new hangar, right? So we're going to replace this one because it's been around for like 1.5 years. There's going to be a new and bigger one.
Yes.
So for anyone complaining how it doesn't look pretty enough, right? The new hangar will look better.
Mm-hmm. Will you stay historically accurate or cosmetics? I mean, I hope there's not gonna be... Oh, there's no camera. Hope there's not gonna be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle TVP skins or Squeakia plastic Manticore skins that are just...
Yes.
You know?
No, just...
How many nations are there? There's...
I think at the moment
16,
there are
no?
1, 2, 3, 4,
16.
5, 6, 7. At the moment there are 7, right? Like individual nations, but later down the track we'll probably have like 12 different tech trees, something like that.
Yeah, IS-3 is a rank 10, and the Mouse is also rank 10. So what's gonna be like a rank 11 tank, like the IS-7 you mentioned? What about the IS? What about the IS-8?
IS-8 is basically It's probably going to be rank 10, right? T10 is certainly going to be, so T10, right? That's the later IS-8. That one's going to be like rank 11, or probably rank 12, to be honest, right?
Yeah.
Because the T10 has an insanely powerful gun, right?
Yeah. We're just waiting for a queue real fast.
There will be test drives available in the game. I7 is currently not in the game, but it will probably be rank 11 or 12. No, Iskibal, we never worked at Wargaming, and we have no affiliation with Wargaming whatsoever.
Hello, rookie. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Will there be autocannons? Yes, sir.
Where the servers will be located? Well, they will be located everywhere on the world, right? Obviously, we're not going to use an EU server for North America, so we have server clusters everywhere we need them.
Okay, we have a game. How will Lightings be played? Is the game can be downloaded now? Exclamation mark still aces for more information on how you can sign up for the beta, closed beta. Will this eventually be cross-platform playable? You hear Bulldog?
Sorry, 1 second.
Okay. Oh. IS-3. Okay. So one of them is a heat round.
Yes. No. You didn't take the heat rounds. You just have the bad and the good round, right? The R471D is just flat out better, but let's hope you don't need any mouses with this ammo loadout.
Oh, they have
right?
they have 4 F.
There probably won't be region locking between North America and EU specifically, right? Like between other regions probably yes, but EU and NA probably not.
Hey, hello, Valhalla. Hell yeah, man. It's a bit dark on this daytime setting, but it's fine. Can you reverse side scrape in an IS-3? You probably can, no?
Of course you can. You can reverse side scrape with any tank. It depends on whether you can pull it off or not, right?
Okay, yeah, because it's a bit...
But the IS-3 doesn't really need to reverse side scrape, right? Like the front is strong enough.
As the mouse, I was going through like crazy. It's a bit laggy here.
Maybe the servers are
it's a little
overloaded with internet. I don't know.
So it's faster to turn if I only turn, right? But I don't press anything else.
That's been reworked, so it doesn't really matter, right? You can press both or just one of the keys. It doesn't make a difference at the moment. But turning forwards is generally better than turning backwards.
Okay.
Serge, we are absolutely not concerned about cheats. The game has a bulletproof game design, and because the server handles everything, there is basically nothing you can do, right? Like you cannot fly around or teleport or whatever, it's impossible. There's also no radar hack or whatever, because, you know, the client just doesn't get that information until it is privileged to do so, right?
Where do I shoot the IS-3 with this ammo? Like...
I mean, probably lower plate, right?
Yeah, I tried that, didn't work.
It's a bit weird. The thing is, the lower plate already has an angle, right? And when you shoot them at a weird angle from the side, it can be a bit off, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Ah, okay, that was not...
You can basically forget shooting mouse, right?
That was not smart.
Yes.
Yeah, because I didn't load in the heat shells, so I cannot bend the mouse. Yes.
Will there be vehicles that can deploy scout drones or FPV drones? Well, probably, right? It's not currently like implemented, but we will explore that, right? And it depends on, you know, like if it's going to be balanced or not, right?
I'm gonna have to be like a little leech here, man. I cannot take damage anymore.
We do not plan to release the game on Steam at the moment. and that's just because Steam wants too much money, right? You can bring up to 4 shell types quarantine. That's really just Kaizu just didn't check, right? So yeah, he kind of screwed himself there. I wouldn't snipe that. Just shoot flat gunner's sight, right? Like it's on the right of the gun from your point of view.
Yeah, I didn't take the ammunition that can penetrate the mouse. Because I forgot. Well, yeah, because here you can select like this one has 300 pen. Sorry, 400 pen and 300 alpha damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can completely remove BR471B. Like the round at the left, you can completely remove that, right? And you can take heat rounds.
Okay, like. Oh.
I think it's the heat round pens everything basically, but the downside is like you lose a lot of DPM, right?
Okay.
So you can use it to fight mouse, but you can't knife fight it, right? Because mouse will outshoot you.
Hey,
it has more DPM.
Yo, Cloth, thank you for the gifted sub, man. I appreciate it, brother. Alright. Join the queue. I really, really like that this game is so much lower in a sense. So you actually have to use your brain and not just auto-aim and not just load gold and not just shoot lower plate and not just like go YOLO. Like it really brings on the feel of a tank combat experience, you know? So for me, that is the biggest selling point next to having no RT, obviously. So yeah, that's awesome. What is your honest opinion? That's what I said.
This video is like this stream is not sponsored, right? Like Kaizu can say whatever he wants.
Guys, I did not take a single, not a single cent, not a single coin, nothing for this. I am genuinely looking for a thrilling tank combat experience, and now we have heat shells, which have 400 pen. So yeah, the gameplay should be a little bit different. Guys, this game, everything you can see, was made by 3 people, dude. We're not talking about a studio with billions of dollars every single year as revenue for multiple years. 3 people that put their money into this game without any investors, any big company behind them. Imagine what a company can do with $1 billion in revenue every single year. I wonder. You know? And this is closed beta, like. What are we talking about, man? Like, whoop. There we go, finally. Come on. I can put a plane in the turret as well, no? Probably, right?
Right.
I can put in the ice in the turret, yeah?
You can pen it pretty much everywhere with the heat round, right?
Okay.
Unless the angle is too high, then you just crush the shell, right?
Tinnitus time. Okay, now I think the
we'll fix that tinnitus bug for the next time, right? I think it has something to do if you take too much damage, then it keeps ringing, right?
Yeah, can you ask Hamster if he knows which audio thing it is, so I can just disable that and not have like everything else disabled?
I don't know if you can disable all of it at the same time, right? I can ask him.
Yeah, please. Yeah, it's the heat shell that causes it. Whoop. Oh, I love the ice tree. So good. So good, man. Yeah, guys, I'll just turn it off until. No worries.
Okay, you can just turn the UI off, right?
It's the UI.
The
okay.
UI volume.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, if you turn the UI volume off,
okay.
You will be rid of it.
All right. Thank you. Yo, IS3 is so fun, man. I love it.
The sounds are work in progress, right? Like they're not finalized. Some people have placeholder sounds, but we do want to make the game sound as realistic.
Yo.
Nice shot, Kajzoo.
Wasn't me. Was that?
Yeah.
Was it? Are you the Panther?
Oh no, I just saw you the one where you completely missed the Panther.
Oh yeah. Pepega aim. Come on, mouse. Damn, finally I can pen the mouse, eh? Dude, my goal is to break my damage record of 6k damage.
The problem is you only have 7 shots left, right? Like Ice 3 doesn't have. You can actually pen the lower plate on the mouse with any round, right?
Yeah, even at this angle.
The main problem is like you will run out of ammo, right? Like you can't take full heat, right? Because then you have a problem shooting other vehicles.
Why not?
Well, you lose a lot of damage, right? Like heat does 300, AP does 440, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello there.
Well, Fuzzle of Death, you can buy a beta key for $3 if you subscribe to our Patreon.
Kinda rookie, yeah. Uh-oh. Mr. Mouse. Mr. Mouse. Oh! F. I only have 1 heat left. Mara heat. Ooh. There's like an invisible ward. Oh.
There will be an equivalent to Marks of Excellence in the game. We'll probably have some historical kill markings. Well, I mean, the thing is, the way you can kill the mouse now is if you get close and shoot it directly from the side. You may be able to penetrate it if you shoot directly through the gun. Maybe you can go through there with the AP, right? Like if you shoot directly into the big gun, maybe.
No. It's gonna eat me now.
Yeah, that was on the mantlet.
You're still winning though. Into the gun.
Yeah, the big gun. Right?
Yo, I did like 499 damage.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like
is
that's the AP round, right? Like it does so much more damage. It's just harder to pen certain things, right?
I got it, bro. Yo, 4.5k, hey. That was cool. Reverse side script actually works, man. Easy. Alright. What are plans for future customization? I'm cool with historical camos, etc. Even if it is just a cosmetic. Yeah, so they're gonna have mostly historical. Mostly or only historical? Bulldog.
Sorry?
I have
cosmetics. So we will primarily focus on historical or realistic ones, right? If we do ever add non-historical ones, there will be an option to turn it off, and we'll never have like some crazy, you know, Hello Kitty whatever stuff, right?
Does it play like what in the early days? If you're asking whether the gameplay is a lot slower than current what, yes, I would say so. Oh, Chris got donobled. I'm sorry, man. Thank you so much, Chris. What did you ask? Again, guys, there's going to be a big video where we're gonna talk about all of the things that you might have as a question, as well as answer a lot of controversial questions about a lot of controversial things that the community may have to ask the developers of this game. So yeah, and that video will be in a couple of weeks. 2-3 weeks, right? Rather
yes.
That timeline. Yeah. Release date when? They are aiming to release this game by the end of this year, as far as I know, right?
Yes, that's the plan.
Can I somehow join the beta? You can. ! Steel Aces in the chat. How does one become a CC for Steel Aces?
Well, we don't have a CC program at the moment, right? But there will be one. It's just that because the game isn't released, like the streams are basically centered around when we do run a test, right? So you can't just like stream the game on a regular weekday. It's only when a test runs and we activate the servers for that.
Very, very sweet. I really enjoy the gameplay. The high tier gameplay is really like
High rank.
high rank. Yeah, it really feels like it gives me a good taste in my mouth. You know that you can angle and then it's gonna matter when you angle. Like you see, I'm like riverside scraping a corner, guy can't push, and you're just doing damage. I mean that's you cannot really do that anymore in other titles. Please play some low tier because we all know what is dog water low tier. Right now I cannot play low tier because there's not enough people in the test. So you see, these are the ranks, and right now I would not get into a game anything below tier 9 or 10. See, there's like one guy low tier, one guy for tier 4 or rank 4. See, there's 12 for rank 10. So right now you're only gonna get into a battle in these tiers. Oh yeah.
But low tier tanks, well, low tier, I'm saying the tier as well. Damn it. Low rank vehicles do have armor, right? So the same rules still apply for them. It's not just wildly driving around and shooting. It's not a Mario Kart game, right?
No, there's not gonna be RT in the game at all. RT is banned from the game.
Yes.
If RT was not banned in the future, I would not be playing it, I'll be honest with you. That is for me the main...
That's no problem. We'll never have RT.
That is for me the main selling point. Plus minus one. Plus minus one, Splatty. Are there autoloaders? Yes.
Yes, there are autoloaders.
And there's gonna be esports as well. Like they're planning to have a competitive format. Will there be modern type of tanks or only old one? Yes. There's gonna be,
there will be modern tanks.
17 ranks, SNESin. Right now, the two most modern tanks, they have the Leopard 2 A4 and the M1A1 Abrams.
Oh, we also have a chieftain.
Why is everything so hazy? I like more crisp scenery. Well,
I mean, that may also have something to do with the stream compression, right? Because the game is crystal clear for me. Maybe you want to look at YouTube then, right?
Try to look at my YouTube stream, because YouTube stream will be lossless, almost lossless 1440p. Twitch is limited because I only have 8,000 bits on bitrate. On YouTube I have 45,000, so it's a bit better. Also, that's why I have low FPS, guys, in the game, because my PC is rendering out a YouTube stream and the Twitch stream at the same time, and I'm now playing on high graphics as well. You know, this is not the highest. We could still go like higher. And the game is not optimized fully yet, so obviously you're gonna have lower FPS. Is the stream sponsored? No.
And we're not holding Kajzoo's family hostage either.
No. Would you push me out? Be nice, man. Be nice. Let's be battle buddies, bro. Can you please give me the Yuxin? Ask him if he's interested. You wanna push, bro? Let's go, dude. Attack.
You can use T for contextual things.
Attack! You'll be my shield, I'll be your gun, dude, yeah? Will it be on Steam? I think no, right?
We don't plan to be on Steam, no.
Okay, let's go. I can angle a mouse. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Bought it. Uh-oh. Oh. Whoa, damn. Wait, against T29 I can load the AP, right?
Yes.
Oh, whatever, I'll just kill him.
Especially if he stands like that, you can just go through the side of the turret. Right?
My shot just went into the tree instead, dude. Yo ho ho, Orza! Thank you so much, Orza, for the giant raid, man. How's it going? Big raid! Welcome, guys. We are playing Steel Aces, closed beta, which is a new tank game, and we're checking it out. Oh, there's a guy there.
No artillery.
No artillery. No premium shells. No RNG penetration. Oh, I bounced. Good game. I love it, man. I won a 1v3 already in the mouse. That was really fun. Thank you, Orza. Thank you so much, man. Will there be ALC AMX bis? Of course.
Yes, of course.
There's also AMX 1375. It's tier rank 8 tank, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna push. What are they doing here, dude? Ah, there's the... Can I shoot through here? Oh. Guess it will need to be a lucky shot, huh?
Yes, 11. Anyone who's in the playtest is allowed to stream the game. There is no NDA anymore.
Oh. Do you believe, chat? What? Ah, I'm shooting AP.
No.
I'm shooting AP.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not
gonna
paying.
go through.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, you can turn off the impact view that shows what components you hit.
F. Well, I mean, I'm shooting through a literal like millimeter
Yes.
in the. I just don't want to take damage from this guy. There we go. Normal hours. Well, you can play next
the
Sunday,
servers
man.
will be open around the clock when open beta lands, right? Because right now this is not an open beta, this is a closed playtest. So only people that are invited can check out the game, right? We simply have to scale up from small tests to find all the bugs and things that don't work, because we actually care about delivering a good product, right?
Can you play this game with Ayux? Ask him if he wants to play the game, man. Don't ask me. I would love to. Okay, I'm proxied. Can I do this? Okay. Can I pen him with AP? I can, no?
Yes, you can. Well, I mean, that was heat, but you can pen him with AP through the gunner's side, right? Right-hand side of the gun.
Okay.
That one can go through.
Oh, damn. There's the Actiger 88. We hit those. Oh. Is this completely separate from what? Guys, this has nothing to do with wargaming. Absolutely nothing. This game was developed by a 3-people studio. The whole game was developed by 3 people. From their own money. We're not talking about $1 billion revenue in every year. And then gun bug is not fixed for 6 months, man. Like, you know? No. Woo. Got a reverse, boy. Oh. He got me still. I'm gonna get one shot now, dude. Oh, he bounced. Easy. Reverse side sweep actually matters. Oh, what the? JT just nailed me for like a lot of damage. Damn, boy. Oh, the mouse died here. Got him. Can I play this game right now? Or, again, exclamation mark steal aces in the chat. I think if you sign up now, you can play in the next playtest. Or can they play tonight?
I mean, in theory, if they can get all of the downloads sorted, they could probably hop into the later North America session.
Guys, there's gonna be a North America session later that you can play.
Around
if you
4.5 hours, right?
So explain to the viewers how they can play tonight, please. So
yes. So if you really want to play tonight, then you have to support us on Patreon for $3, right? So half a burger, if you're willing to spend that, and then you can join our Patreon. You will get an invite link to our closed beta server, and from there you can download the game and join the next playtest.
There you go.
And if you don't feel like spending money on the game, that's no problem either. You can just join our Discord server and hang out there to get updated about anything new that happens, and you can sign up to be a beta tester on our website.
So there's no tech trees yet, but
There's
in the
no-
video I'm gonna make,
Yes.
we're gonna have the tech trees that are like finished, and I'm gonna show you guys and lead you through all of that. I'm gonna play Yaktiger. Yaktiga.
Well, LoL 348, because we don't have premium ammo, there's not going to be like some insane pressure to buy the special account, because you don't need to finance spamming gold rounds, right? Because they literally don't exist.
So is it the €3.50 Patreon option?
Yeah, it's 350. That's probably with taxes included. Yeah.
I will show you guys on the screen, okay? So wait. Here,
Yeah.
membership options and cup of coffee.
Yes.
This one, right?
Yes, the smallest one, cup of coffee. Yes.
Maybe you can add here access to.
Yes. I will have to adjust that, but it
Yeah.
does. You will get an invite to the server.
You can
right?
you can adjust
Which
this in
also-
like 30 seconds. I mean, it will.
Yeah, I'll adjust it later today.
Okay. So yeah, guys, if you can, €3.50 a month. So if you wanna play, if you pay this every month, you can play in all the playtests that they have. So yeah. Bro, I paid 25 plus tax. Well, good for you, man. You'll get a whole bunch of benefits. Is the Clubhouse the premium model that you have planned, right?
Yes, that's the idea, right? It's not completely defined at the moment, but the idea is you basically get more bonuses the longer you stay subscribed, and it's really geared towards people that want to, long-term play the game, collect vehicles, that kind of stuff, right?
Is this game gonna be full when the game fully releases? Is it gonna be free? Yes, it will be.
Yes, it's going to be free to
Will
play.
the Serbian
There will be a
M84
Serbian Degman. Yes, the Degman will be there. There will also be like Polish Twardys and so on, right? Of course. We're not gonna ignore Serbian or Polish tanks, right? That'd be
Wait.
unfair.
I'll play mouse. Do I have to choose different shells for the mouse, or are those the?
You can just like mouse has so much ammo, it doesn't really matter, right? But like the second round is just a flat out upgrade, right?
Okay.
About the weather. Well, we have a dynamic time of day system, so at the moment it just randomly, switches between different times of day depending on which map you load
No,
in, right?
not yet. The most modern tank you can play is the mouse and the IS-3M, but they're planning modern tanks, of course. But you guys have to understand that every single tank model is worth like, I don't want to say something dumb, €1,000, right?
It's 4 digits.
4 digits money to make a tank model. So that is why the amount of tanks in the game are limited, because the developers have put this money into the game from their own wallet. There's no company behind them, there's no big investors behind them. They're making the game as they like it themselves, and they're putting their own money into it. Once the game launches, if the game launches with a whatever model, like a Kickstarter, obviously there's going to be more funds available, and they're going to be able to spend more money on the game and fill out the rest of the models that the game is missing.
Because the thing is, if you ask for more vehicles, basically we already have like 65 vehicles, right? We have proven, we have unlocked the technology to add more vehicles, right? We don't need to like research something or figure out how to add more vehicles. It's already proven technology. It's just content, right? So that directly scales with money.
Can I donate other than subscription amount?
Well, at that point, it's probably best to just wait for a Kickstarter before it comes around, right?
Yeah. What is your role in this game? Just presenting the gameplay, or are you involved in the project? I am right now solely presenting the gameplay. I am not involved in the development of this game. I'll play Ice Tree and support you. Let's go, man. Hello, Anti-Tank. I was gonna ask if there was a Kickstarter or some place to donate and support.
Yes, at the moment not, but we do plan on launching a Kickstarter later this year. Probably end of summer.
So guys, end of summer, we'll have a Kickstarter. And that obviously will allow them to finish the game at least. And get it into a state where all these annoying bugs are fixed and there's gonna be more tanks in the game. Oh yeah. How will the unlocking of new tanks work? It's gonna be a tech tree mechanic. So you're gonna have a progression tree. start from rank 1 all the way to rank 17, was it?
Yes, and it is actually going to be historical progression, right? So you don't just have like one Sherman where you can mount whatever gun you want, but you actually go from different vehicle versions to others. So you upgrade like a Panzer D to a Panzer A to a Panzer F, right? And then the name actually changes.
Are the shells volumetric like War Thunder?
The shells are not volumetric, but the armor is completely volumetric.
How many time you
That
think
is
the game
simply
can be
because
released?
Mhm.
The game should be released before the end of the year, right?
Yes.
That's what they're aiming for anyway. I hope you have figured out how to make money without making the gameplay toxic, or without preying on players gambling
Oh,
to get content.
that's very simple. There will not be gambling. Like end of
Yeah.
discussion, right? And the thing is, I don't have a big publisher sitting behind me that holds a gun to my head and like you have to make 50 million now, right? So I am free to make that decision, and I think the game will be better without gambling. Simple, right?
Yeah. Will there be same like stock tank experience, or is it gonna be a different one?
Well, obviously there's going to be some stock grind, but because guns generally don't change, the performance won't change as much, right? Like you won't go from like some shitty 76mm gun on a like tier 9 tank to like a 105. It will always have the 105, right? It just may not have the full selection of ammo available.
Yeah, right now we're just waiting for people to queue up and we can play. I'm gonna get a yogurt.
Yes, the queue size is currently at like 18, I think. And right now we have 10, right? But there's another match going on here and it's taking quite a bit, so... Wargaming has not made us an offer to buy the game, and I think they're not gonna, because that way they would admit that the game is better than theirs or that they're scared. So I don't think they're gonna. And even if they do, I don't think they have a chance, right? Like fundamentally, there is nothing they can do to convince me to sell my baby, right? I've worked on this project for a couple of years. It's the biggest thing I've done in my life, and I'm not going to give it away, right?
W, man. Oh, not even for $1 billion?
No, I'll be honest. For $1 billion, I would consider it, but no, that's not gonna happen, right? Like,
You're that wargaming?
yeah. Well, I mean, let's be realistic, right? Like, what would you do for $1 billion, right? But like, no, it's
Unspeakable
not gonna happen,
things. Right? No.
They would probably offer something like 5 million or some joke like that, and like 5 million is a lot of money in Russia, but you know, I don't care about something like that.
That's what
Washington, yeah, this guy has the plans, man. Sell it for 1 billion and then make another better game.
Where there'll be different game modes, realistic ones, or yeah. So there's gonna be a hardcore game mode, right? Where you have like,
Yes, there will be a realistic game mode.
so like one hit, one kill.
I mean, probably not going to be one hit, one kill. That's just like what War Thunder players expect. But like lethality is not like that in real life, right? Like you don't usually destroy tanks with one shot. That's not realistic, but it will be easier to destroy vehicles, right? Like they will die faster.
Not even a one-shot ammo rack with a Yak Panzer.
Like direct ammo rack hits probably will one shot. Yeah. But
Or
you know, like
Russian tanks.
the War Thunder thing where you shoot like the hull or the turret and the entire crew gets like shredded to pieces by Russian APHE, that's not gonna happen because that's unrealistic. Is there any chance rockets will be added? Well, I mean, so the thing is, just to be exact, rocket is unguided, right? So it's dumbfire. A missile is guided. Both rockets and missiles will probably make an appearance at some point in the game, but not on planes or anything, right? They will only be on tanks, and it's only going to be modern stuff, really, right?
Oh yeah, can tanks have different builds? I guess you mean...
I mean, different loadouts, yes.
Yeah.
There will probably be a few vehicles where you can choose between the bigger gun that does more damage or the smaller gun that has a better rate of fire, right?
How do you get a beta invite after getting a Patreon membership?
That's going to take a while because right now I'm currently testing, right? But we will send out the invites later today.
Can I play from NA? You can, absolutely can, yes.
Yes.
They have a playtest for NA scheduled tonight. Well, for me tonight, probably for you in the afternoon. So, and that one is gonna be in 4 hours, right?
Yes. The Toxic Tanker Noob, the M3 is already in the game and it can use both the gun in the hull and the gun in the turret.
I think it will be a bit... yeah, when do you plan on having like an open beta where servers are gonna be online all the time?
Like, they're going to... Yeah, they will probably be available for a stretch of time at once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because realistically speaking, like, I don't want to pay servers for like 50,000 players for a month straight, right? Like, we don't have like a few 10,000 euros to just throw away, right? Others can do that. But we will, we're aiming for late summer, right? Where you can basically just try out the game and play it for a few days, and then we'll probably have a maintenance interval where we push some updates, check if everything is okay. Minimum requirements. Well, I mean, currently you can play it with a GTX 1050 Ti quite comfortably.
Will there be equipment, gun rammers, optics, or will everything be determined strictly by the tank's modules?
There will probably be retrofits like that, but it's currently not defined how exactly they're going to work, right? Because it's a balancing thing, and I don't want to create some weird power creep where, you know, you have heavy tanks running around with turbochargers or something, right?
Will people be able to run their own servers? Probably not, I mean...
No, of course not.
No.
Because with that, we would immediately destroy any sort of, like, anti-cheat, right?
Yeah.
Like, if someone runs the server, then they can cheat as much as they want.
Oh, wait. Which queue should we go into? Because there's tier 9 popping.
I think we can... Yeah, I mean, rank 10 is the highest one. The problem is that people are so spread out that there's not a single available game, right?
Yeah.
I think I'll have to tell the others on Discord.
Today started at 15 my time, so 16 your time. Yo, what up, Gabri? Yeah, man. Yeah, I think turbos in other titles are a little bit, well, balance breaking. Let's just say that, as well as track HP. But yeah, you hear, Bulldog?
Sorry? Yes, I just had to...
Is the game gonna be available on Linux and macOS?
So, like, in theory, we can make it available for macOS. The problem is, like, there are no gaming builds available for macOS, right? So, I heard there are plans for it, right? And when Mac does actually make gaming machines available for people, then you will be able to play it on Mac, most likely. The servers are already running on Linux, so there will be a Linux distribution. Just right now, it's only Windows, right? Because we're testing.
Oh yeah, how long is the test going on for you now?
I mean, the test started, what, like 3 hours ago, right?
Yes.
3 hours, a little bit?
Yeah. Let's go drop down to tier 9, or like rank 9. I'll go play a T44. Damn, I wanted to play this thing last time. Do I have to select shells for this? Or...
Yes, get BR412B, right? The second round is just better, right? Just
and
the APCR is fine. That's the P. P is the APCR, right?
Okay.
Like you see it in the arrow shape,
yes.
right? Just take 50-50 and that's fine. Yeah.
Today...
Also, you currently swapped APCR and AP, right? So APCR is your 1, AP is your 2, right?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you want to swap them, you...
you mean this?
You reduce APCR to 0 and then you increase it again. Yeah. Basically, if you remove ammo and add it, it gets added to the next slot, right?
Okay, sweet. How much longer will it be on today? It will be on today for... I think you cannot join this one. You cannot join this one, but you can join the NA test. That's starting at 10 PM CEST, right?
Yes, I think I don't think we're gonna let this one go for very much longer, right? I think we have like a good 3 hours in.
Yeah.
We'll probably take a little break in between.
Yeah.
At least I will, right? I'll talk with Hamster. Maybe we can just leave the servers running, but we'll see.
How heavy will the grind be? I mean, that's you cannot really quantify it. I am like.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I mean,
since they're asking a vague
yay!
question, let me give a vague answer, right? The grind will be not as bad as War Thunder because that's probably what you're concerned about, right?
All right. This is my first time playing a high rank medium tank. Let's see. What?
Yes.
Any plans for a Battlefield game mode where there are multiple checkpoints that can be captured? It's like capture the flag, CTF. Thanks.
Well,
like
yeah, so we're open to having multiple game modes in the future, right? Like right now, we obviously have to focus something. As you can see, if people pick different ranks with a small test size, then obviously, like, we have to wait until we even get a single round. If we started to split into like 10 different game modes now, then we'd have to wait an hour for a game, right?
Yeah. Oh damn, boy, this is a speedy boy. So what do I shoot? APCR is auto pen, right? I mean, 255.
It has pretty good pen, but the AP is not much worse, and the damage.
Yeah,
Drinking and driving, huh?
That's some David Attenborough.
And Novos, kajzoo is not a CC, and he hasn't bought paid actors, so he's not going getting CC RNG at the moment, right?
Yeah, not at the moment being the keyword.
Yes.
How about some TDs? There you go.